Alright, so today we are playing the game Come Along. We are continuing our adventures in the folk song side of things. So for people who are not fully caught up, we have gone west through the forest and through the aqueducts of Voice's dwarf people, and because Catori and Voice set off a very good relationship with them during their last game. And we have parked the sub outside of the city called Yolk. And the crew has been wandering around there the past couple days. You can either be staying in there or staying in your quarters on the submarine. Either one of them does not matter to me. You guys don't spend money that way in this world. We have learned multiple things that nobody can join. Nobody can get a library card because the Beermancers are on a writer's strike. People can't sign up for the Adventurers Guild unless they have a sponsor or can prove they are heroes. And Uncle James is somewhere in the town. That is important to mention. And as you guys are walking around the town, it's super fairy tale. You guys literally see every possible fairy tale race and creature walking by. You see people dressed up as princesses. And they have documentation that states they are princesses. And for some of you, not all of you, but some of you, that strikes you as weird because that was definitely a half-orc man with paperwork that said he was a princess. So that might have struck you as weird.
He can be a princess if he wants to. It's fine.
That is what I'm saying. That all of them can be princesses. Just if you lock the word princess into your heteronormative lifestyle, that's you being wrong, not me. So just when I say princess in the future, you guys know, not a person. I'm not a gender. Also princess. Specifically Prince Charming is a title that you gotta figure out how you get around. But anyway, we are at Yolk, everybody. This is Yolk. Today we have Gemini, played by Zach.
Howdy.
We have Simmons, who is played by Chris.
Hello, hello.
Catori, who's played by Kiera.
Hi, friends!
And then Renic, who is played by Imperial.
Hello, everybody!
I don't know Imperial's real name, and it's fine to not tell me that. But I was enjoying actually just calling people by the names that I normally call them.
Not yet.
That's fine. We're not ready for it. We're not there in our relationship.
Not quite.
We'll get there.
That remains to be seen.
We'll get there.
If you say so.
We'll get there. Anyway, so you guys are wandering around this is the outside of the city. It's important to mention that right now none of you have seen Voice, Soki, Ceylon, or Vetna in the past 12 hours. It's very fun that you're playing that Take 10. Good. I wish you the best of luck.
Going to be great.
So you guys are walking around again. And Simmons, you were looking into something, correct?
Yeah, I was thinking about the stuff that I had run into in the past, and I remembered the candlestick that was at in the dwarf town. I don't remember the guy's name. He was very nice, but he was having Bonnie do some research into the sea legends and the pirate queens and all that. And I remembered the book that Bonnie was getting at the festival had drawings of all these candles in them that I realized would maybe go into those things. And I wanted to see if I could try to locate that candle that would go into that candlestick to be able to, I don't know, repay the crew for the kindness that they've shown Simmons, to be like, hey, look, maybe I can help you find this thing.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll me a 20 side. I might have cut myself out right there. Go ahead and roll me a 20 sided. Oh, look at that, 15. So, Simmons, as you're, like, walking around trying to, like, locate this information, using your shadow sight to, like, hunt down, like, you find yourself out here, and you feel, like, a fluttering at your ear as this small, like, Fey woman, her name is Fey Priestess, or at least that's what she calls herself, appears like right over your the corner, and you feel her wings fluttering in your ear, and she's like, "What you looking at?"
Oh, hello?
Hi, Elf Priestess. You're wearing an outfit that looks kind of similar to a guy that we're waiting for. Have you met a Silky Chatterfang?
I believe once, yes.
Oh, nice. Is he normally late? We were supposed to leave early, but like he isn't here.
I can't imagine he would be late. He doesn't seem like the type of person that would be late. Did he get stuck do you have a coffee shop around here?
No, coffee was outlawed after the war.
Oh.
And then she looks off, very, like, forlorn.
Well, then that's my only idea. Why are you...
He signed up to go on an adventure with us, and she motions to the rest of her crew. And she's just like, I'm Fey Priestess.
Nice to meet you, Fey Priestess. I'm Simmons, and I'd reach out I guess she's small, right? I guess
she's
I reach
very
out my
small.
finger.
And she'll take your finger and like does like a hearty handshake with it. And she's looks. Are all four of you like actively together, or do you just all happen to be in this spot?
I can be hanging out with Simmons. I've got my little monster satchel on my pants now, so I've walked over and I'm hanging out with Simmons.
I think Gemini.
Seeing what he's buying.
I think Gemini just came to town to look for ingredients and recipes.
I think Renic is probably just wandering, looking around, taking notes furiously.
Oh, Renic, with year 10, would you like the choice of taking notes on the absolute indescribable way that this stuff is working? Or would you like to just focus down on, like, numbers of... Do you want to count the number of people that are in here? Or do you want to, like, try to make sense of the world around you?
He's definitely trying to make sense of everything.
Okay, your math never checks out. Like, you know that you are doing correct measurements. Like, you are, like, watching carefully. And, like, you see a kid definitely drop a bag of marbles. And you know that 9 marbles fell. Absolutely. You have 4 eyes. You know this. You counted each one of them as they fall. The second that 9th one hit, there were 2 more.
I do not like this place. No, I do not like it at all.
And it's just like, there's magic everywhere, and nobody has the exchange rate. In the Gemini, you're probably experiencing this too, that like, you go to pay for something, and they show, like, you pot 1. Like, Gemini, you went up to a thing, and you said that you wanted 1 of that meal. And when they hand it to you, it's this giant box of food that you then have to unpack, and each one, you have, like, meal for, like, a week. But it's all, like, packaged up for adventuring. And you do see, like, stock standard potions for sale everywhere, and people crying out adventurer gear, get your adventurer gear, and like blacksmiths all over the place, like leathercraft. That's all happening everywhere. Like, the one place that there is no sound in the city is near the academy, as there is just a barrier blocking anything from reaching it. Because the academy's on strike.
Oh. Gemini notices a few other crew members like, hey, there's a strike. Don't cross the picket line or else.
No, we don't cross picket lines.
And
But, go ahead.
just goes back to like ignoring everything except his quest for food.
So yeah, half elf troll here. I know, half troll rogue is his name. Walks up to Simmons. He's just like, like, I see you've met Fey Priestess. It's just like, are you an adventurer too?
I've gone on some.
It's like, are you licensed or?
Not yet. I'm trying to figure out that process.
Oh, you just gotta make it to the guild. It's up the street down that way, and like, just all I gotta tell him is just like proof of like heroic deeds, or if you have a sponsor, that's the easiest way to get in.
Do you know of any sponsors looking for
Oh, we
hires?
weren't able to get a sponsor ourselves. We had to do it the hard way. You know, clear out the sewers a couple of times, deal with a spider infestation. Like, now we're finally, and he like puffs up his chest. This is finally, we've been hired to deal with some bandits.
That's
Some
congratulations.
Some real adventure.
That's a good start.
And like, you see a guy come like walking down the street behind them, and he is dressed like a hostess at like a host of a fancy restaurant, and he just comes like walking down the street. With each step, you notice he's leaving like a little like burnt hoof mark in the ground, and he's just like, he looks at, he's like, riddle and rhyme. And the four like turn their heads at him real quick, and they're just like, excellent, I found you. Master Chatterfang will be delayed. He sent me in your place, and in his place. We never want anyone to think less of our level 2 Adventurers Guild members. So, and he pulls out like magical items for each one of them. Like, he gives Troll Rogue a short sword. He gives Fey Enchantress like a little staff that's like super. It looks very like magical. It looks like something out of like Final Fantasy XIV's end game. No matter at what point you hit that, like when you pull the staff out, it does something silly, like a flower blooms or something spins. One of those. And he gives Veteran Warrior like a really hefty shield, and he gives Giraffe Monk. This is Giraffe Monk, by the way. She's my favorite. And he gives Giraffe Monk like a very like powerful looking like pole arm. And they're like, all right. And they start to like, yeah, all right, we're equipped for the fight now. Thank you, Soki. And they're all just like thanking Soki, and they're like, oh, you're a friend of Soki's. Yeah, cool. Like, if you see him next, can you say thank you to him for us? Just in case we don't run into him.
Yeah, so let me make sure I've got your names. Fey Enchantress, Troll Rogue, Veteran Warrior, Giraffe Monk?
Giraffe Monk. And she's
All
like,
right.
oh, you pronounced it right. And are you writing it down?
No.
Okay. And the name of the group is Riddle and Rhyme.
Okay.
And as she's going, like, as like Fey Enchantress, she's like, oh, that's right. And she like looks at, I'm just hoping that you have like a sketch of the goat skull and crossbones situation somewhere. And she's just like, that.
Yeah, probably would have written it down or made notes.
Riddle and Rhyme. That is very funny. She's just like, I forgot. You should go check out the Gruff Manor. Like, that looks a lot like their family crest. A little changed, but it's close.
The Groff Manor?
Gruff. You know, like the billy goats.
Oh, that makes sense. Can you point me in the direction?
She's like, absolutely. And like, she pulls out her map. And she's like, so we're here at Yolk. And like, you're gonna want to go up near Castlin. Like, you'll have to, like, make do with the 2s and the 7s, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Just don't get in their way if they're arguing.
And okay. Simmons is very confused, but he's trying to remember all these little rules.
Sorry, the 2s and the 7s?
The 2s and the 7s. They're constantly at, and, like, she, like, makes an exaggerated, like, finger air quotes. And it's just, like, war with each other. I think it's coming up at some point later this year. And, like, they're picking their new leaders. It's a whole thing. You know how them up in Castlin go. They're just a little...
Well, it's a good thing they have it scheduled, then.
It is important to keep your war scheduled. I've always said that.
Yes.
Haven't I always said that, guys? And, like, Veteran Warrior just, like, looked up. In Veteran Warrior, you can't see a single bit of him. He's completely in, like, really shitty armor. It's so rusted. And none of it matches. And he's just like, yeah, schedule a war.
This place is confusing.
Yeah.
You don't schedule your wars.
Oh, no, we always make sure to pencil those in.
We try to avoid them, though.
Oh, you're gonna want to
We do.
write those in pen. You want those permanent.
Oh, sorry. I will get different writing utensils immediately.
What if one gets canceled? Like, what if you have to change the date?
Huh. Have they ever rescheduled a war? And it's like all 4 of them like start like talking back and forth, and she's like, you know what, we should go to the library. If we go to the library, we might be able to figure out if they've ever rescheduled a war. We got bandits to deal with. And then they are lost in a conversation. Faye Enchantress does like reach back and she pulls out a long, it is a quill that instead of like being on a bird's feather, it is on a insect wing situation, and she hands that over to Catori, and she's like, for when things need to be written down permanently.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, you're quite welcome. They mold, but don't worry, I didn't just pull it off myself.
Oh, this is your wing.
Yes, I'm Faye Enchantress.
Gemini steps up
you.
behind, is like, for when things need to be written down, like recipes, and hands
I will keep
everybody
good care
some
of
food
this.
from the giant lunch he just got.
Oh,
What did you order from the giant lunch cart?
Oh, one of everything.
Oh, okay.
Or actually,
So
probably 5 of everything, just because of how cheap and plentiful it was.
oh yeah, it's like super cheap and plentiful. You have I need you guys to know you have not seen a single livestock animal since you got here in Yolk. You also haven't noticed any farms in the city.
huh.
So where are y'all farming stuff around here?
Those 4 are locked in a conversation. About like whether they should go to the library. And Chest here walks up to Gemini and is just like, "Oh, you look like a connoisseur of fine dining."
Oh yes, Gemini hands him the business card for the secret recipe. It's like, I'm a proprietor of a restaurant myself.
He takes it and he looks at it and he's just like, "I've been looking to expand. Perhaps we could make a deal at some point."
Oh, I would love to.
And he's just like, "I'll pencil it in." And he tucks your card into his pocket. And then like he's like, "I will be calling you, Gemini." And he like turns around and he like walks into the crowd. And you again, as he walks, like he is burning hoof prints into the ground.
Well, that guy seems nice.
Yeah, the 4 adventurers are like enjoying their weapons and stuff. Renic, if you watch him go, if you watch Chest go, with a 10, what do you notice? Okay, you can notice one of two things. You can figure out where he's from, or you can figure out something special about him, like physically.
Let's go with the latter.
You notice there is a third hoof print as he walks. Like, he masks it to make it look like he's only walking on 2 legs. He has 3 legs.
Huh.
So you are not looking at his actual form.
Interesting. See, people here are so... Interesting.
Fan just leans over. He's not from here!
Oh, where's he from?
I guess I'm giving both answers. He's from hell!
Oh, cool. Where's that?
Hold on. She pulled out a map again. Okay, so I don't know if you know this, but we're in Yolk. That's right here. So, if you go over to Belltown over here, that's where all the spooky ghosts are, and you're scared of the spooky ghosts. We have a job over near here, but we don't go all the way to Belltown. That's level 3 adventurer guild stuff. It's scary. But, so the whole wave of scary mist and stuff, we don't want to go near that. But hell is right up here. And she like points at the you can't actually see it. She's like, it's right here.
Huh.
It's very dangerous though. I don't recommend going.
I can see why he'd be here then. Seems much safer.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it might be safer. Or maybe he just wants to avoid the sound of the monstrous clock. That thing drones on and on.
Oh, I can imagine.
Do we hear a monstrous clock here?
Roll for me. That's a 4. Yes. Yes, you do.
Oh. So failure was we hear them. Okay, good.
Simmons, the rest of this game, you will be haunted. Like, we're gonna add the adjective haunted. Like, as like, you watch, Chest walk away, and, like, you're trying to listen for the monstrous clock, after Faye and Trent just says it, you start to pick up his heartbeat.
His name's Chest?
Chest.
Like, chest?
Like chest. Like
Okay.
a treasure chest, or like a
Like a chest?
or like a
Like
chest
inside of
chest, like somebody's
Under your
chest.
shirt?
Yeah, like the thing that would hold a monstrous heart. You know.
So I'm hearing his heartbeat?
Yes, you are hearing Chest's heartbeat, and it is a countdown. But it's most certainly a countdown. It's a countdown in a language that you do not understand. Like, some of the words are very short, like single-digit words, but they are following a much longer one, and then the next one might be really long again.
Okay.
So, because you don't know what number they are saying, you have no concept of when this countdown will end.
Is he still close by, or is he gone?
Oh, sure, you can catch up with him.
Oh God, I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna run up to him, and just sort of tug on his sleeve and excuse me, sir.
Yes, how can I help you?
You sound odd.
I sound odd.
Yes. You sound different than you did a minute ago. Did you do something? It just seems weird that you personally, like, it's just you. You sound weird. Are you okay?
And he like does the thing where he kneels down, and at this point you realize he wasn't a second ago, but now, like when he was talking to everybody else, he was, standard about 6 foot. He's crouching down now, and he is obviously at least 10 feet tall in this moment, which is wild. And he's just like, where are you from? Curious one.
Around some caves.
Have you seen a lot in your time?
I've seen a few things. I have this really cool trinket, and I pick up the ring that Alder made that doesn't make sense, that's on a chain, and I show it to him. The Mobius strip with the gem on the inside.
Oh, I remember the terrible ring. He's just like, that is the most terrifying thing I have ever seen. And like, he reaches into a little leather pouch that has like a snap on it at his belt, and he pulls out a ring that is glowing bright red, that as though it is like that it just came out of the forge, and the gemstone on it is constantly shifting, like not like how some things in this place shift when you don't look. Like you can watch it change from like a sapphire in a like a heart setting to slowly just a diamond to like other shapes, and it's happening like quite quickly in front of you. And he's like, would you be interested in a trade?
What is that?
He's just like, oh, it's just a timepiece.
Is that what I'm hearing?
It will help you with what you're hearing.
Oh God. Do I want to do that? I think that's a bad plan, but it'll be interesting. Sure. And I take the ring off the chain and hand it to him.
Absolutely, he takes it very happily. He's just like, oh, what is this? Like, look at it, and you see him jam it on his finger, even though like the wild thing is, Chest's finger moves in such a way to adapt to the ring that Alder made. It looks right on him.
Alder's just on the wrong side.
Like, if you recall, for everybody who wasn't there, this ring has the gemstone setting on the inside. And it's like a Mobius strip. When Chest puts his finger into it, his finger changes to make it right.
I'm gonna have to tell Alder about that the next time I see him.
He's just like, he looks at it, nobody likes Alder. It's just like, well, I hope it fits, friend. And then he just like walks off, leaving like less concerned with hiding what he is, as like you guys can watch his like footsteps are there's an extra foot, and you guys don't know where that foot is.
Huh. So now I have this random thing. Random scary ring. I walk back to the group, and I go, hey guys, look what I got.
Cool.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, sorry, did you put it on?
I'm holding it.
Okay, well then we're good so far. And it is beating in time with the beating
countdown?
that you were hearing in your head, yeah.
Okay.
What's it do?
I don't know. I'm going to put it in my thing, my pouch, and just close it up.
Hilarious. So Riddle and Rhyme are heading out, and they're like, good luck on your adventure, as they like wave goodbye to you guys.
Hey, thanks, bye.
Don't go to the scary part.
No, and like Faye Enchantress stops again. She's like, and pulls out a map. We're actually going right, and like a veteran warrior just grabs her by the arm and just like, I'm sorry. We have to end this conversation or they'll never get anywhere.
Oh, good luck.
These green leaves always getting stuck in the salad.
Gemini's just waving like the most giant waves with his long gangly arms.
Yeah, as you wave, you start to notice like other people like see you waving, and they figure that it must be some kind of like big like to do, so they start waving too, and everybody starts cheering on Riddle and Rhyme as they leave the city, and just like some people like wishing them good luck and blowing them kisses.
Everyone here seems so nice.
I love that energy for them.
So we're going. What are we guys? What are we doing anyway?
I don't know. I was shopping, but if you all have something to do, I'll help out. I got nothing better to do now.
Yeah, Catori's just like, I found what I was looking for, and she kind of pats her monster bag on her hip.
Yeah, what's Renic doing?
Being very concerned is that nothing makes sense here. You see him like counting marbles. It's like, no, there were 9. There were exactly 9. You dropped 9. Now there are 12. How are there 12 here?
The kid that you bought and bought marbles from is just buying
100%.
more marbles.
100%. He buys a bag of marbles and is intentionally doing this to see if he can make it happen again.
It's just like, yeah, because you're constantly taking a 10, the number is always off.
Yeah.
No matter how many you buy, no matter how many you put in your hand, when you drop them on the ground, the number is always off. Sometimes you get an extra marble, and then you just do have it. But other times you lose 1 or 2, or one comes out a different color.
I hate this place.
This place is awesome.
Catori is definitely looking very concerned at Renic.
Nothing makes sense here. Nothing at all.
Gemini shoves more food in his hand. Here's some meat on a stick.
What kind of meat?
He drops it. He drops it to see what happens.
Ooh, more meat?
Because you take a 10, here's what happens. It just hits the ground.
What?
Like this wet flop of you literally drop, like you just grab the food that Gemini offered you and just thump.
Gemini like has visible tears in his eyes. You could have just said no.
It's like, that's a weird way to eat, says the horse trader from behind you.
Everything about this place is odd.
If you want anything to make sense, well, you're in the wrong town.
This is becoming apparent very quickly.
He's like, it's a city on a giant egg. An egg that fell from the sky, an egg that was birthed from the ground, an egg that's always been here. You know, an egg.
Are all 3 of those things true?
As far as I know, I'm not from here.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh, the egg could have come off world like like been out in space with us. Who knows?
Exactly, like the onions.
Onions are great, man.
So
Got
what?
any onions for sale?
Yeah. Hold on. And he like goes down and he pulls up like it's an onion about the size of your head. And it's got like a small like stick figure body underneath it, and he sets it down on the counter and it remains standing up.
Oh, Gemini's definitely buying that.
Simmons is so confused. Did you say an egg?
Yeah. The city's on an egg. Hold on.
He also pulls out a map.
Oh, yo, of course.
Yeah, he pulls out a map. It's like, okay, Simmons. That was your name? I thought I heard somebody say it. Simmons, come over here, real quick. Look at the map. Look at the map.
Yeah.
You see the map? Are you looking? We're looking at this map.
Yeah.
I'm a horse, by the way. Nice to meet you. Shake
Nice
hands.
to meet you too.
Horse trader. But I don't trade horses. I am a horse that is a trader.
Are you a trader or a trader?
A trader with a D.
Okay.
I was a trader. I guess I still am? Do you ever go back from it?
I think you can get better.
Okay.
If you're really sorry, maybe?
I'm not, though.
Oh.
Maybe work on that.
They're all dead now.
It's just like it depends on what you're a trader of. You know, sometimes you're a trader of something that was bad. You do
I got
better
this
with
sweet
yourself.
card out of it, and you see, like, his, like, wagon is just full of stuff, but also, that is the moment you realize that this stuff is not matches the size of him, you know? It's a little bit too small.
Is he standing behind it?
Oh, he's standing in it, yeah. Like,
Okay. I was trying to make a cart before the horse pun.
That was good.
he just suddenly realizes he has no way of pulling this cart. But this is a magical side, so he doesn't need to. You guys just see his steering wheel in there.
Do you, by chance, know anywhere that we can know any way that we can become adventurers?
Oh, most certainly. You are familiar with the Adventurers Guild. I know. I was listening. I'm an eavesdropper. I know who I am. Don't criticize me. And
So
I
you're
also,
a horse eavesdropper.
I'm a horse eavesdropper. Yes,
Okay.
I am
Is
horse
eavesdropper your middle name?
eavesdropper trader.
Okay.
Thank you for really calling me out that way.
Sorry, just your naming conventions are strange to me. Just trying to make sure I understand.
I'm also kind of blue, so in case you're not like depressed, but like as you understand. I hope. Maybe you don't. And it's just like, just doing solid quests. You are not licensed yet, I understand that, but... And he like leans forward, he's just like, I think I know a shortcut for you all. Are you all capable? And he looks back and forth between all of you. Strong? Brave? Daring? Dashing?
I point at the rest of them for most of those
the
things.
camera-
Like each one.
Oh, sorry. Camera pans across Gemini. He's just flexing in the background as these descriptives are given.
Excellent. Then I might myself hire you for a little job. Is it? Have you heard of the town of Provincial?
We have, haven't we?
Yeah, you just heard of it. And he's
Yeah.
like, I know you have because the Fae
They
Fae
just
Priestess
told us.
just told you. And as I've told you, I'm an eavesdropper.
Yes, we have established.
And as she knows, I'm a fine craftsman. That bag looks fantastic on you, young lady.
Thank you so much.
It's like, if you didn't know, if you squeeze it after you put something in, it burps a little bit.
Oh,
It's an
that's
enchantment.
cute. Oh, I like it. Thank you.
Oh, you're quite welcome. And he's just like, reaches out and he brings out this huge box. It's like so big it just seems ridiculous. And he's just like, I need this delivered to Provincial. And I'm doing... You guys bringing in this whole crowd of yours, I'm doing gangbusters on my sales, so I can't leave here. But they expect this to be there by tomorrow. Could you do me that favor?
Is it fragile?
He shakes it. And you guys hear like some things move, but like not a lot. And he's like,
Not anymore.
I don't think so. Yeah, not anymore. Fixed it.
It's
just
way
like-
too big for me to carry, but we
You
could
said
probably
higher?
do it.
Absolutely. And it's like, I am a member of the Adventurers Guild myself, and like you do see like a plaque with his license, like he is a rank 2 adventurer. And it's just like,
Okay.
I can nominate.
Okay. This is making more sense now. It's one of the only things it does.
Yeah, it's quite simple. You do a solid for me. I nominate you. You then go through the vetting process. You all make sure that you take your magic exams and you meet with the Bureaumancers, and then you have your one-on-one solo fight with Chester, and we'll see how we go.
We gotta fight Chester? Who's Chester?
You don't have to fight. You can let him beat you up. Some people do. Some people really like Chester.
I don't like to get beaten up.
On a scale of me to him, and I point to Gemini, how big is Chester?
And Chester, he just like rubs his eye and he's like, how big is Chester? And then like Chester comes walking around the corner and is like, I'm about this size.
Simmons jumps like 10 feet.
Chester is the guild master of the Adventurers Guild. He is also a llama.
Oh, he has an actual name. He's not just Llama Adventurer?
No, he's not Llama Adventurer, which is, you might want to make a note of that one.
Oh.
Is Llama Adventurer around as well, or is it just Chester?
Llama Adventurer is around, by the way. Okay. There's also Llama Doctor, Dragon Librarian.
He's the head of the Adventurers Guild, huh?
He is the head of the Adventurers Guild, yes.
Gemini walks over, offers his hand. He's like, I am Gemini from the Wanderer crew.
And he's like, I've heard many things about the Wanderer crew, including you are harboring a curse victim that has taken supplements. And he says supplements in a really weird way.
You can hear the air quotes.
Yeah, you can hear the air quotes. No, I think you see two mage hand things appeared beside his head to do the air quotes for him. And he's just like, supplements. And has even brought some of that accursed merchandise into the city.
Oh, I don't really know anything about that. I mostly just kinda come and go, do research for them.
Oh, absolutely. The research is quite important. But yeah, I will, like dear horse trader here told you, he is a member of my guild. And if you do this for him, he will put in and he promises he'll put a good word for you, correct? And he says that with scorn, that horse trader has done bad in the past, and Chester is slapping him on the wrist.
Straight and narrow.
Yeah. It's just so whether or not he does, if you get this deed done, come see me.
I think
it seems like a fine starting adventure.
I think it'd be good for at least some of us to have that title. It might help the Wander crew in the future.
Yeah.
Chester, by chance, could I get your autograph? I've never met the head of a guild before.
Absolutely. Does anyone have a pen?
Oh. I do. And I pull out the pen that I was just given. And I allow Simmons to borrow it.
Thanks. And I hand him the book and the pen.
He looks at the pen. He's just very nice, very nice. And he does the thing where he licks the tip of it, and then you see him shake it down, and you see a bunch of fairy dust fall out of it, and he writes by removing the fairy dust in the book. So it's his signature in Simmons' book is fairy dust all over the page, except for where he writes Chester.
Negative space Chester.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a negative space Chester.
That's
Okay.
really cool.
Thank you.
Gemini
That seems like the name of our next album. Negative
Gemini
Space Chester.
puts away a knife that he was putting towards his finger to let them use his blood to sign with.
Oh, God.
Catori kind of pats him on the hand like that. No, that's okay. We don't.
Oh yeah,
We're not going there yet.
Didn't
Not
see
yet.
that you had a pen.
it's fine.
Sorry.
Don't you? I've always got a pen. Don't you fret. You're fine.
Chess is just what are we whispering about? And how would I
Nothing.
sign with his finger?
We don't ask questions. So, Chester, when you're not being the leader of the Adventurer Guild, what else do you do here?
Oh, I have many hobbies. I open a kissing booth on Wednesdays. Free, of course. I would never deny people.
Like fun.
I volunteer at schools. I used to run a before like the strike happened, I used to run a class at the academy. Adventuring for beginners, intermediate, and expert. Like, no, very popular classes. And then he's just like, he's like, I stock the guild, I prepare the missions, it's been very stressful lately.
Oh,
Like,
it sounds like it.
We've been having a lot of problems with the strike and
Yeah.
under other unseemly activities going on around the city as of late. But we'll worry about this later. We'll talk again once you get back from your first adventure. What's your group's name, though? I saw Riddle and Rhyme leave. I am from, my original pack was called Kissable Lips.
Of course it was.
Catori looks down to the sloppy meat stick on the ground, and she's just like,
you found it right there. Nope.
Sloppy meat stick.
That's not a good name.
I hate it, but that was it.
Would it still be sloppy if it was just covered in dirt?
Is it just a dirty meat stick?
That's not better. That's not
Discarded meat stick.
discarded meat stick.
Negative space Chester?
Negative space chest is.
I like that, actually. It's better than sounding like sloppy meat on anything.
Unknowable marbles.
The
Negative
the NSC.
Negative space meat stick.
No.
You know,
Negative space Chester.
I think that before we pick a name, we have to see how we work together as a team, and then the name will choose us.
That is fine party leading right there, Catori. And he sticks his hand out to shake your hand.
And I shake his hand right back. I'm like,
And it's just like a strong, it's a good handshake. It's just like, yes, exactly. Everybody wants to, you do something first. But if you name yourself before you go, you have to live up to that name. So you got to do something that gives you that name. That's the correct way to do it. How do you think I got these kissable lips?
Oh, I think that you were just born with that magic there, sir. Yeah, well, that was magic that you just came into being with, and you keep that. That's important.
He does like a blush situation. If you guys have ever seen Boondock Saints, you'll know the scene that I'm talking about. You guys remember when Willem Dafoe was in drag and he blows his lips out a lot and it just goes.
Yes.
That is exactly what Chester just did.
Yes.
And for a moment, he looked a lot like Willem Dafoe.
Oh man.
Hell yeah.
You know, and likewise, we don't want to pick a weak name, and we're way better than that name, so we want to pick the name that's perfect for us. So let's go on this mission, and let's see how awesome we are together, and then we'll have our name.
Absolutely. So you guys are just heading west and then north. Don't worry. Horse Trader will show you again.
Okay.
Dig out his map again.
He just digs out his map. It's like, just follow the road. It's a simple road. Do not go further west on here. We've been having some real troll problems lately.
Trolls under the bridge, of course.
Oh, they're the worst. Just absolute nightmares. It's just like, I still, the Horse Trader just has his hand on his forehead. I still can't. There were so many reviews and just terrible trolls.
See.
But then you just go up near Castlin and you'll find Provincial. It's the one with the forest next to it. Can't miss it.
Okay. Sounds straightforward enough.
All right, let's go.
So you guys leave, and once you get on the road, it literally just does the whole beautiful like landscape thing that like RPGs do to you all the time. Breath of the Wild did it like the strongest when you leave like his cave and the camera changes to show you the fucking hawk swooping by and shit. It's exactly that for you all.
Well, this will be a pleasant adventure.
Yeah, who's carrying that box?
Well, Gemini's got a giant box of snacks. We probably don't want him to drop that. So, and Renic is probably still taking boatloads of notes? Question mark?
And pens.
Yeah.
And I got my pen back, right, Simmons?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I think I'm too small to carry the box.
Yeah, like how big is this box?
It is a box that is not the shape of a coffin. So don't worry about it being a dead body. It is probably the size of like a dining room table, but turned into a box. Like the whole thing. Like it's got the walls and everything. So if you go to the edge of your dining room table and go down to the floor, like those are how it's set up.
So it's probably on Renic to carry it. Because he's the only one with free hands to do so, and big enough.
Alright.
I mean, Gemini could probably transform into a horse and we could just load it onto a cart.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Along with the snacks.
Yes. Oh, we're getting a cart. Alright.
Simmons did not see the transformation and is just very confused.
Before Gemini
Catori
transforms,
is pretty buff.
before Gemini transforms, he's just like, just make sure I don't go through any swamps. Okay.
Oh no. No swamps.
I only had the
is not
minecart one, which actually makes me laugh because the last time I used this one, it was for fucking Renic and Gemini as well.
Gemini is not a seafaring horse.
Oh, you're not a hippocampus?
Gemini saw Neverending Story. He knows what happens in swamps with horses.
Oh yeah, that swamp's on the other side though. You got to get to like spooky side before you get into like. Oh, you know what? You all as you're wandering around, give me 20 ciders, except for you, Renic, and you're
It's
taking
10.
that 10. Yeah. All right, got it in one. Simmons got a 16. Gemini got a 15. Catori got a 4. Renic got a 10.
I
Four's
don't
fine.
know actually how many adventure points I have currently.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't. Well, you just full. You're all starting at full. So 12. 12 is the number of. 12 is how much AP you all have, and 12 is how much HP you all have, except for Vetna, who has more AP than they do HP.
I thought I had 10 HP and 9 adventure points. So
Nope, we raised those.
yeah.
Currently, I think right now, based on the amount of time you guys spent like in the city having a conversation, Soki is like you were currently watching Royce punch a demon's dick. Which was drawn. I don't know if any of you saw it. Like, it's in the erroneously not safe for work. It makes me uncomfortable, but it is hilarious. I don't think that's erroneously not safe for work, though. I think it's actively not safe for work. Alright, so, Simmons, what are you looking out for? What are you looking around for? As, like, you walk, and, like, the flowers are beautiful. You can smell each individual one as you walk by, and they lean towards you if you try to smell them.
I'm kind of watching the ground, really, because, like, after seeing those flaming footprints and having that scary ring in my pocket, I'm kind of looking out for more, like, weird tracks.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. As you're looking at the ground, you start to notice that people have been marching up and down this path. and like definitely a single file. Like this path has recently been used. Going the same direction that you're going now. So there was probably a party of adventurers wearing like a lot of heavy armor walking this way. All like in lockstep with each other though.
So maybe the path is already clear. We should be fine.
Absolutely. Gemini, what are you looking around for?
Swamps.
Oh, yeah, I think... So, as you're walking around, we're gonna switch back to the map, but nobody's here to show it to you. You know that near the forest, if you go this way, like that... I'm gonna say you guys are probably up around here, and like when you're asking this. And you look to the east, and you see that that land is swampland. Like, scary... fantasy swamp. You see will-o-wisps like dancing around, but you rolled your success, so I'm not gonna like pull you into those, but you see the dancing ghost lights that like attract, well, mostly children, but you know.
Gemini's very tempted by the witch lights, but you know, as a mission.
Catori, what were you looking for? What were you trying to look out for?
I don't know. I feel like at this moment she's like strutting along, I don't know, stirring her protein shake with a meat stick and just like looking at the pretty scenery because she doesn't have anything to be looking for. She's just walking.
Yeah, absolutely. And like Catori is just having a great day, you all. Like you guys are watching Catori like a French fry into a Frosty, dipping a meat stick. Just
perfect.
Yes.
And it's terrible.
Yep. Is Renic excited to work with Catori?
Oh, sure.
Hell yeah.
Alright, Renic. What are you looking out for?
He's trying... I think he's trying to make sure that... Or he's looking for more instances of the world just deciding to be different. Like the marbles and trying to... He's trying to find a pattern and see if he can figure out what the hell is going on.
Absolutely. Okay. So, I'm not going to give you the tough choice. I'm just going to cut off one line of, like, discovery and give you another one.
Okay.
So... As Renic finally, like, you guys are stopping for a second so that, horse Gemini can eat some oats. Wait, are you a horse?
Yes.
What color horse are you?
Green.
Alright. Solid. Green horse. You drop the marbles again, and, like, you know, right now, you know for a fact you have 11. You drop them, all 11 of them hit the ground, like, on this path, and it's just, like, suddenly, it's like, when you go to pick them up, you touch the dirt, it's just, like, magical, but no more magical than liminal.
Okay.
So, what I don't know how to phrase it, like, how you would figure it out, but what I'm trying to tell you is things of chance are significantly made more chance-like and more dangerous, like if you do something at chance in Yolk or any of the larger cities on Folksong. The more people that you are hanging around, like...
I see, okay.
Yeah.
So it is population-determined chaos.
Kind of, yes. Because the 8 different people see the same thing but perceive it a different way, and the reality's trying to make that exactly right for everybody.
I see. Okay. Huh. Well, nothing... Wait, they didn't change this time. Something... I I don't know what to do with that information currently,
No,
but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, currently not much to be done, but it is a fun thing to know about. All right, so as you guys continue, I gotta copy and paste the fucking wagon now, don't I? I do. I did not put a wagon on all of these maps, so hold on. All right. So you guys like get closer to following the map directions, and like we know to the east is that scary swamp that we don't want. Was it Atreus? Was that the name of the? No.
Yep.
Was it? Yeah, Atreus was the horse. Yeah.
Person.
Atreus was the person. What was the horse's name?
Artax.
Yes, Artax.
Man, that's just depressing to think about.
God, I'm old.
Don't worry. I have seen Neverending Story 2 far more times than I think anybody else should. I like Neverending Story 2 the best.
I like that one a lot.
I've heard
That
the book
dude
is
killed
really
himself.
cool.
So you guys do see the town of Provincial. Like it's on your map. It's up ahead. You do see a sign for Provincial, and it just calls itself a provincial town, and it has a white chess pawn on it. On the sign.
Okay. Were we told where to deliver this in Provincial?
You would not, because that horse is terrible.
Great.
God damn it.
At least we know his name.
True, we do. I suppose we should find whoever is supposed to take this.
Okay, so from the outside of town, you can see 3 distinct places. You can see, if you keep going a little bit, like up here, this is like the Hunter's Lodge. Like it's the big tavern. It's again, small provincial town, don't worry. You can go into the town and like you see a courtyard that has a fountain in it. It's very pretty. There are some people gathered there, and you can also go to the shopping district that has some people gathered there as well.
No.
He didn't tell us what was in this box either, right? So we don't really know.
Nope.
Thoughts?
Well, I mean, the easiest way seems to be to just find people and see who does dealings with the horse trader and see if we can find them that way, but who knows?
That's a good idea.
So is the idea onward to people?
I
think
guess
so.
so.
Right, so the most people are actually in the let's see. This is the shopping district. You see everybody's like fantastic. They're all satyrs of one kind or another, by the way. All of them.
Okay.
And as you walk in, you do not hear it. I need to be clear that you do not hear it, but you feel it. There is music playing, and everyone is like turning and singing to each other. That's how they're saying hello to each other. Like, and like they're all like, hello, good day, like all the way around. That's how they are. And they turn and look at this fawn in the middle turns and looks at the group and is just like, my friends, it's guests. What are their names? And then he throws it to you.
I feel like this is a bad idea, but I have to respond in kind. I walk towards one and sort of with a little tiny bit of sing-song energy say, I'm Simmons.
It's like, it is Simmons. I hope he's friendly. And then they stop and they stare at Gemini next. record scratch.
Yep.
Does he just neigh?
Oh shit, are you still a horse?
He didn't say he wasn't horsely.
Where did he go?
Oh no,
No.
we lost him.
Oh, no, yeah, Gemini just kind of gives a neigh.
And
Forgetting that he's a horse for a second, and is like, looks around, blinks a few times, turns back into his regular form. Is like, cautions.
Everybody cheers. The whole city goes wild.
Gemini!
And it's like, yes! Yes! And like, and you, lady?
My name is Catori.
Beautiful. And like, one of them like slides on his knees across the thing and like holds what can only be described as like a fantasy microphone up to Renic's mouth for him to introduce himself last.
So he reaches down with one of the other arms that is not... No, the box is in the cart. Never mind.
Yeah.
He says, Renic, the Scholar of Magic.
And like they all spin around, like, and there's definitely a dance number accompanying this, and like you guys see them like throwing their eggs and stuff across at each other as they're ordering. It's like somebody definitely says like, I need 6 eggs, and somebody's just like pelt, and they land perfectly in their baskets, and they're all just like,
Seems expensive.
it's like, no, we fixed the economy. Don't worry, my dear, it's fine.
Oh, so good.
And then one guy's getting like chased out of like the baker's shop with by a baker with a rolling pin, just like trying to get him away from the store. And it's just like, so they all like calm themselves down like for a second, and they're just like, oh, thank you. And like they will talk to you normal, but in sing-songy voices. But every once in a while, they will break back into song, just for everybody's knowledge. What brings you all here today? It's like, are you here to take in our lovely bookstore, or perhaps the lodge?
Oh, a horse wanted us to deliver this crate thing.
Horse trader, specifically, from Yolk.
Then you, like, the tone kind of gets, like, quiet for a second, and, like, you hear them all, like, in quiet, horse trader, 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 and then, like, the box opens up and the horse trader steps out of it. I'm here!
How did you get in the box?
I just needed transportation.
God damn it.
Fair enough.
So about this bookstore.
Wait, if we hold on before we talk about books.
Oh.
I don't mean to cut you off, but did we succeed?
Oh, you got me here for sure. But
That's what
No,
you
you-
asked, though. You said get
That-
the box here.
yes, but you didn't sign the requisite paperwork.
Yeah. It happens.
Well, it is alright.
Like,
Chester
you
said we should just go talk to him anyway.
That's true.
Oh yes,
Catori's-
yes.
Catori's a little annoyed. She takes a step towards Horse Trader.
Horse Trader raises his hand. Says, "Don't worry, no need to get antsy. No need to get antsy."
We had a deal. No one's antsy here, as you can tell by my horns.
You see,
I expect the deal to be kept. We had an agreement.
it's just like you hear all the fawns and satyrs just like snapping their fingers.
I was just gonna say, is there like a
They have an agreement, and there's like a bunch of whispering, and like the Horse Trader's just like, now, I'm sure we can make a better deal. And then it's like they all step to the side and like form like 2 rows. Like there's more than just 3 of them, but I just have 3 of them for token's sake.
Whole bunch.
they both they all make a path for Catori, and you just hear "Make way for Catori," and that is not chess is in a different. The horse trader is just like, okay, all right. I'll sign the paper that you did a noble deed, but just transporting me here isn't particularly a noble deed. You should probably aim higher, like break a curse or something.
Gemini shoves a meat stick into his hand. It's like, want a meat stick?
Catori leans
I
forward.
told you that.
Catori leans forward and she said, "If you're not careful, I'll break something."
She's like, you do hear all the satyrs looking back and forth, whispering, "Oh, she's here to break the curse. Can she break the curse? The curse."
Is
What
the
curse?
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh God.
Is the ring in my pocket beating to the beat of the songs that they're singing, or is it still just continuing that normal countdown?
It's continuing the countdown. It actually does make the ring itself doesn't, but you're being haunted makes it hard for you to find the
Find the
the
beat.
metronome situation. Or maybe
Okay.
it makes it easier. It is constant, so maybe you can get in tune better because of it. Because Ceylon yesterday discovered the monstrous clock, and it does have a beat to it. Oh, I can't sing, but I'm gonna fucking go ham on this place. You guys fucking fight me.
I'm into it. So I guess I'm just gonna ask, what is this curse you guys are going on about? What is this?
It's just one of them walks forward to you and he's just like, "Have you heard of the Gruff Manor?"
I've heard of Gruff Manor.
Oh, excellent. See, Gruff Manor is having a, and she goes to talk more, but she's waving her hand, as you can see that she's trying to tell a story, and she does keep her mouth is moving, and you can feel air coming out of her mouth, and maybe spittle when she gets really excited as she's moving her arms like crazy, but you can't hear a word that she's saying. But the other goats are all nodding along, the other fawns are all nodding along.
Is it just when they're talking about Gruff Manor, or just everything now has started this?
And she's she ends it with and then you just gotta get through the forest, and they'll be right there though. If you know how to. And then it's silent again, and it's just but yeah, the front door is usually open. The mayor used to live there, but he's scared.
The
Where
mayor?
is he now?
Oh, the mayor, he's probably pining after that. Well, he has a bit of a crush.
Oh, well, join the club. So where is he?
Oh, he's at the courtyard watching that Belle character just stare into the fountain again. Do you know her name does mean beauty? I've heard. Not in any language that I know, so I think she might be bullshitting us.
Does she make fun of everybody for the normal things that they do every
Just the
single
normal
day?
shit that they do!
It's really odd.
She's just she doesn't want to live in this town. Look at this town. Why wouldn't you want to live here? Granted, this, and then he opens his mouth and no words are coming out again. But other than that...
Could you please take us to your mayor?
Oh, absolutely. It's
Thank you.
I'm Hazel, by the way.
Thank you, Hazel. And as they walk away, I don't know, is Horse Trader coming with us?
Oh, Horse Trader is terrified.
Okay.
Of
She kind of
Catori.
good. She kind of glares at him as they walk away.
So we get into the courtyard. This is the mayor. And this is Goat Bell. This is still Hazel. Hazel's still here.
Still Hazel. Okay.
name has not changed due to location. And they are not calling themselves like Goat Baker and stuff like that. Out here they have names.
Interesting.
They're living that provincial life.
They seem to be.
You
Does
do
Horse
see-
Trader have a name here? Or is it still Horse Trader?
Oh, did you want to ask him?
Yeah, yeah, especially if everybody has names. I definitely want to ask you, Horse Trader, do you just go by Horse Trader here, or?
It's just like for like clerical purposes, I'm Horse Trader here due to like Yolk and standing with the Adventurers Guild. But now that we're a little bit closer, and we did travel all this way together. You didn't know I was here, but my name is Gerard.
Gerard. Oh, well, nice to meet you.
I feel like we shouldn't let Gerard out of our sight, though. Like,
He needs to sign the paperwork
yeah.
before we leave him.
I swear on my status as a guild member and my goods and my wares that I will be at the Hunter's Lodge drinking myself dizzy.
Do we trust him again, guys?
I'm okay
Renic
with
looks
that.
at the
Of
other
course.
denizens of the town to see if that means anything to them.
Like they all start, like, you do see them do a little dance where they're spinning in circles, like dizzy, 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 dunk.
We need
and
to,
they're
we need to go somewhere else. No.
So no, it does not mean anything. Oh well. Well,
Simmons, can we borrow a sheet of paper from that book of yours, and we're gonna have him sign right now.
Absolutely.
It's just like, what am I signing? That I will remain here, or that I will in fact sign something else? Or that I saw you complete a grand adventure? I don't want to lie. I'm not opposed to lying. Do you have coin?
I don't think we want to make him a lie, but I feel like if we could, how do we word this?
We completed the task he gave to us to complete.
as witnessed, the giving of witnessed by Chester in Yolk.
Exactly.
And he's just like, fine, I'll sign. And he does the fairy dust thing, the same, like, Catori, to write this contract, you have to sprinkle it, and then, like opposite end magnets, when you write is how it ends up. But as soon as you're done writing, like, you cannot erase it. And I think for a second, like, somebody splashes a mud puddle thing,
Dramatically timed.
very dramatically timed. Somebody bumps into you, and you drop it into the Simmons book into the mud puddle, and you're like, oh no!
No.
Okay, so I pick it up and I'm wiping it off.
It's perfect condition. Nothing bad happened to that page at all, or the page that has like Chester's signature.
What about the rest of the book and the other signatures?
They're a little bit dirty, but like not like these ones protected it. Like the fact that these two were the frontmost ones protected it. Like it's not foolproof, but it's pretty good. Like the book could take a sword for you now. Like somebody could stab you, and as long as you got a page facing out, it can't hurt it. You've made two pieces of indestructible, unalterable pieces of paper.
Neat.
It's a cool book.
Did you know it
Right,
could do
so-
that?
No, I just, it's something about, I didn't, that's cool.
Nothing makes sense here.
We're not beyond using it to our advantage. So I hand it to the guy, to Horse Trader. I'm like, sign here. Thank you.
Horse Trader does, in fact, sign.
Gerard, right here. What's your name, Gerard?
I forgot what I said his name was. Did I say Raoul?
Gerard.
I don't think
Gerard.
Gerard.
Right there. Sign it.
Does he sign Raoul?
He signs Raoul for sure.
No.
Oh no, that's what's fucked up. He has to sign the truth.
Oh, good.
His real name is Raul.
Oh.
He told you his name is Gerard.
No. All right, I love this.
Horse trader, huh?
I am a horse that is a traitor and a traitor.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess a liar. Hold
You
on.
are making more sense now, and an eavesdropper.
And an eavesdropper. I just thought I could get a free ride here.
And she takes
Not
the
free.
pen in the book.
No one rides for free.
No.
Ask
He takes
answer
the
cash,
pen in the book.
motherfucker.
No. Catori takes the book and the pen back and gives the book to Simmons and just... She's done. She's done with Horse Trader. Fuck this guy.
It's like, I'll be at the Hunter's Lodge.
Hey, bye.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Yeah.
So you guys make your way to the fountain, and you do see on your left is a well-groomed, younger man than you were expecting when somebody said that he was the mayor. He is currently carrying like a little plush fantasy creature. And like he's just like walking back and forth, and sitting at the fountain is just this young but adult age. It's not gross. Beautiful.
It's not the
fun.
actual story.
Yeah, not the actual story. Jesus Christ, people. Like, I want this place to be based on fairy tales, but with fucking consent and just not destroying children.
Yeah.
And she's, like, looking down into the water and just, like, splashing it. Like, oh, one day I'll get out of here. And the fucking, I can't remember the name of the one that I told. Was it Willow? Not Willow.
Hold on.
Hazel?
Hazel. It was.
Hazel.
I actually have a list of names. I just couldn't remember which one I used. And Hazel is just like elbows Simmons a couple of times. See, fucking bitch.
Oh no.
Completely out of left field for a fairy tale.
It's just like Hazel's just like, there's the mayor. He's mayor. He is the mayor of Gruff Manor, but he doesn't actually live at Gruff Manor. He's also not one of the Gruffs.
Wait, he's the mayor of the manor, not the mayor of the town?
They get like he has it all as like if he doesn't live in the manor, he's not actually the mayor. So we don't actually like have to listen to him right now.
So
Oh.
whoever lives in the manor is the mayor?
I mean, yeah, that's how the magic works, I think. Nobody's been in there for a while
What?
because of the
The silence. Yes.
Oh yeah. By the way, you should get that looked at. Yeah, every time you go to say stuff about the manor, it's just complete silence for us.
Yeah, we know that happens, but it just got easier to let you guys to let people figure it out on their own than us trying to explain.
Yeah, makes sense.
Trying to explain it probably is silent too, right?
And Hazel
The-
try to write it down.
I will let you know that it doesn't work that way either.
Yeah.
Whatever I write is probably going to be like the recipe for my grandmother's borscht.
Actually, I might want that.
Is this
I-
part of the curse Catori's gonna break?
It is the whole thing is a curse, yeah. That you all are going to break
We're a team.
or not. You
We're gonna
fail
do it.
miserably.
Oh, the curse breakers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, only if we succeed.
The curse breaking meat sticks.
No.
The cursed meat sticks.
Yes. Perfect.
Hazel's really getting into this. She's like, I want to join you. How do I
Yes.
Well, apparently
we'll
there is
figure that
some
out.
giant bureaucracy you have to go through in Yolk.
join? Oh, I don't want to go
Oh,
to
yeah.
Yolk.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Everything is weird here.
It's so
Can I? So you can't tell us about the curse. Can I try to like? I want to try to evil eye this curse and see if I can, like, just using the magic try to get some information here.
Yeah, roll me a 20-sided for sure. 13. All right. So, what are you specifically looking for? Like, are you trying to look at the manor?
Everybody keeps talking about this curse.
Mm-hmm.
And it's related to the mayor.
Related to the manor.
The manor. Okay.
They can talk about the mayor. They can't seem to talk about the manor.
Except for the fact that the front door is open.
Except for the fact the front door is open.
Yeah, I want some more information about this manor.
All right.
And what it does, or what happens to people that are there, or something.
So you guys are on the screen for where I'm going to take you, but you're not actually there. You see the manor, and outside the manor, there stand 4 figures. 2 are dressed all in white, 2 are dressed all in black. And don't worry about them right now. There are coffee tables that look like deers running around.
Huh.
And you hear the 4 people arguing. It's just like, yeah, that's not supposed to be how it happens. The curse is supposed to work like this, and this, and this. But now, anything that walks in there comes out as some kind of ridiculous hybrid. It's just supposed to be the people who lived in the castle when the curse was made. It's a manor, first off, you idiot. Second off, it's just like, this is your fucking curse to start with. We just tried to break it. And then like you just see these guys all just start throwing fucking like fists at each other, like beating the living shit out of each other. And they're just like rolling around the hill and like screaming at the top of their lungs. I actually need a really big favor from all 4 of you. Catori, I don't care which one you tell me. What does one of these guys look like? And I mean it can be anything. They are from a culture, not from a race.
Okay. They are middle height, all of them lots of facial hair. They're very facially fluffy. Big eyebrows too. And
you're just describing one of them. Okay, so we got a burly,
just one.
Eyebrows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big eyebrows, like ones you could like. That's where he stores his thermos on break.
Is this a white pawn or a black pawn? Are we defining?
I'm gonna say white.
White pawn. All right.
Yeah.
So burly, he's wearing white armor. He is constantly like trying to cast spells at the black mage one and at the black pawn one, but he's getting the better of the one that he's fighting, for the record. Renic, what does the next one look like?
He is wrapped head to toe in cloth, like only a slit for his eyes available. Think like the ethereals from World of Warcraft.
Okay.
And what we can see is just like a very thin band of, let's say, bright pink skin. And like cat-slitted eyes.
Absolutely. Black pawn or white pawn?
Black pawn.
Absolutely, that's the one that Catori's one is fighting.
Sure.
Alright. Gemini? Black or white, and what do they look like?
Black, and he's just this big, like, mass of vegetation, kind of. Just, like, kind of it, can't quite make out the proper shape of what's underneath. He's just covered in leaves and foliage and vines.
Like a topiary?
Kinda, yeah.
Absolutely. Love it. Love all 3 of them. And Simmons, take us home.
I feel like I've got to do this since we're in this weird fairy tale land. A big old mouse, like a mouse knight.
We have mouse knights. He does not have to be big if you don't want to. He can be tiny.
No,
he can
a big mouse knight. Like you would think, because he's bigger, you would think he's more like a rat, but he's definitely a mouse.
Okay, but he's like your size.
No, bigger than me.
Bigger than you. Okay.
Bigger than me. Like not as big as Catori, but
Yeah, right. Okay, absolutely. So then, like, you snap back with your evil eye, and like, it's like everybody notices that you were gone for a little while. The mayor at this point is over here, like, nervously thinking about maybe he's gonna make his approach from this direction. Like, maybe today's the day he actually talks to Belle.
Is looking at the mayor, you said he's holding a plush
Yep.
thing. Is the plush thing the mayor? I'm gonna
Oh,
go
no.
I'm gonna
Okay,
go
you can ask him.
I'm gonna go walk to the mayor and looking directly at the plush thing that he's carrying, say, "Hello, sir. I'd like to talk to you about the manor," and see if I can hear anything now that I've gotten some information. If anything comes through clearly.
It's just like, oh, an outsider. One of the... You're here with that dirtbag, aren't you? He's not gonna get my land. My mayorship is mine and mine alone.
Which one?
That terrible Gerard, I believe.
Oh, he's. Don't worry about him.
Yes, I know he's looking to swoop in and take my mayorship, but he can't sleep in the...
Is he looking for a mayorship? Haha.
Ha ha! Fantastic! Oh, yeah, I'll write that. He's like reaching for a pen. He's like, "Can you hold this?" And he hands you the plushie. And like, this plushie is like old, but not like old in a sentimental way. It actually feels like gross. Like, this dude's hands have been sweating through it the whole time. And he's like squeezing it. And like, he's been meaning to give it to her for like months. So he bought it months ago, and he just hasn't been able to give it to her.
Okay, I was worried that he got turned into from the thing. Okay.
So you see him
so
write
sad.
down horse trader going for mayorship. You think she'll like that one? You think it's funny enough to tell her? I'm gonna try. Okay. Oh no, it's fine. You said no. No, it's not funny. You're right, it's not funny. That's nothing I've ever done is funny. That's just not funny. She's... And like, Belle at this point has gotten up and has started to like slowly circle it. Again, super pensive, super just like, we all hate you. And Hazel at this point is elbowing Catori. Look at her. Like, she's the only one here. Like, she's the only one that wants to sit at that fountain.
Gemini's gonna start walking over to Belle.
Sure. What's Gemini gonna say to Belle?
Excuse me, miss.
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
Hey,
Super excited to talk to somebody.
you want to watch out? Like, there's some creepy guy over there. He points to the mayor who's like kind of been stalking you. It's kind of weird.
God, Gemini.
But
I've
you know,
noticed
like,
that.
yeah, it's weird.
Who is he?
I think he's the mayor.
The mayor?
Who is he? That's fantastic.
I thought the mayor had to live in the manor.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that. I'm
What's
new
he doing here?
Allowed to
I think he's here to spy on you. I don't know. It's creepy.
What a
Anyway,
creep.
yeah.
Who's that bat he's with?
Oh, he's one of our crew. So
Is that
that's
Bat
what I
Singer?
want. Yeah, I think he is.
Oh,
But I hear you talking about you want to leave, but you just gotta act. You can't just pine forever. And he starts like telling her about the Wander crew a bit and trying to recruit her.
absolutely. What do you tell her? What specific? Like, you can either make a roll, and like based on your roll, she will have information, or you tell me specifically what you were telling her.
I tell her the idea he had about we're kind of a group of adventurers. We're on the other side east of here. We're setting up communication towers trying to do on all sides. What we really want to do is make a communications network. We gotta go town to town.
Catori kind of just walks right up to Gemini and like bumps him in the hip. Hi, friend. Hello. Hi, new
Oh, hello.
friend. What's
Are you
your
one of
name?
the? My name is Belle. Are you one of these fantastic Wander crews?
She is.
Oh,
It seems so. So what are you doing here, Belle?
I'm reevaluating my life, I think.
Oh, are you now?
Just in the background, Hazel's like, about fucking time!
She kind of like motions to Renic because she needs help. Gemini is given like way too much information. She doesn't know what to say at this point.
He approaches and towers over everybody awkwardly.
So reevaluate. What makes you think that you need to reevaluate your life?
Your dear friend here. I'm sorry. You said your name was Gemini. I don't know. I don't remember if you introduced yourself. I think you did.
Yeah.
She's like, your dear friend Gemini here. It said there's so much more to the world than this provincial town.
Oh, did he?
Oh.
That sounds like Gemini. Always joking.
Yeah.
What? No, we're from the other side. We're setting up towers. You know about this.
Renic grabs Gemini and starts walking him off to talk to the mayor. Or
Gemini
as if
throws
you're
a business
going to.
card at her.
Yeah, that your dress is beautiful. Where did you get that?
Oh, I'm a seamstress at heart. Like, are you interested in any? Like, I mostly focus on lace.
I am 100% interested in everything lace. Please tell me more.
I wish I knew more about lace, Alan says, with Belle's voice.
Yes. But pretend we talked about it a little bit. Well, what are you interested in? Are you interested in anything fun or anything more than seamstressness?
I long to see the dark pits of the Mushroom Kingdoms. I don't think it's called the Mushroom Kingdoms because that's copyrighted. But she wants to see the land of the mushrooms. She's heard that there are lizards there that can grow larger than anything you've ever seen.
That is not what I expected out of that character at all.
Catori's eyes get really wide and she's like, I'm sorry, the what?
And she's like, I'll grab my bags. Like,
Yeah.
Are you guys going back? I'll begin packing immediately. And she turns around and she's just like, look, here I go, here to join the wanderers, to leave this provincial and to travel yonder.
I
And then
love
she-
to see the passion of new recruits.
The world is vast and it is full of wonder. And she just like goes into one of the houses and like you see the open sign switch to close.
Oh, shit. Gemini, if you didn't buy me a whole bunch of snacks, I'd throw your ass in this pond.
Well, she
Or
wanted to
in
get
this
out of
fountain.
here.
Oh my god. Let's get the mayor and get out of here.
Before we go, Renic looks in the fountain. She was gazing
Yeah.
into it. Is there anything there?
You gotta take 10.
I'll take
so
it.
you see in the fountain there is a coin that looks out of place. It doesn't have the same minting that you've seen people use at Yolk or that you saw like people like trading with here. But it is in there. And with a 10 you can grab it, but you're gonna be seen grabbing it.
Sure, he's gonna pick it up, not to put it in his pocket, but to look at it because it's curious.
Oh, absolutely. I knew Toast was going to say something about it. So this coin is roll me a 20-sider.
I take 10.
I know, but this isn't that kind of roll.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'll give you the 10. I actually did.
Okay.
I will give you the 10.
Okay.
You see on this coin, it is very iron stamped situation, not like a beautiful circle or anything, but you know when they used to make like old misshapen Roman coins kind of deal?
Yep.
That is the kind of coin that this one is. In the center of it, you see a large tree growing out of what looks like a crater,
Okay.
and on those trees you can see large, what you can't tell from this engraving if it is some kind of fruit or some kind of nut.
Okay. Is that on both sides?
On the other side, I believe it is a single, just faceted rock. You can't tell if it is a gem because it is just a cutout, but it is carved the way that people would carve like a crystal.
Okay. Hold on. Not Willow. What was his name?
Hazel?
Hazel. Is Hazel still here?
Oh yeah, Hazel's still here.
Is this does not look like it's from around here. Do you mind? Does anyone care?
Oh, she's just like, oh no, I'm sure that's fine. And she pulls a coin out and throws it in the fountain to replace the one that you took.
Oh,
and
go ahead. I was gonna say, he definitely, if he's allowed to take it, he puts one back.
Oh, absolutely.
He's not inconsiderate.
Yes. Zach, you may know what this tree is, for the record.
Yes.
Just 10.
That's fine.
So yeah, this is the money that they use on side 10. It is, like I was saying earlier, significantly more iron bar. Like, it is just straight, like, it's not made to look pretty, you know? It's brutalist coins.
Gemini asks, that tree on the back there, I see it has some kind of fruit or nut on it. Doesn't look familiar to me. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, it's, I forget what the tree's called, particularly right off the top of my head. It's to I believe, the south, and if you go west from there, that's how you get there.
Okay. Because
she pulls out a map.
Yeah. Because I run a restaurant, and always on the lookout for new ingredients.
She unfurls her map real quick, and she's just like, okay, so if you're looking to get to this tree, what you first have to go through is the Black Mountains. Are you familiar with the Black Mountains?
Can't say that I am.
Okay, so you go past the Black Mountains, and it's, are you full of blood? I don't.
Usually.
It's a tricky question.
Usually.
Oh, I'm sorry. You just go straight south, not south and west, just straight south. So you're usually full of blood. So maybe don't go through the Black Mountains. There are things that might consider you food. So
I could probably transform it into something that's not full of blood. Then maybe I'd be safe.
How big do you think you can transform into that's not full of blood?
About the same size as myself.
Oh, so not the size of a... Okay. So yeah, have you seen the wonderful forest down in the south? I've heard it is having some slight problems with like a mixed up magic of its own recently. So maybe you don't want to go there either. Alright, so do you have a vessel for sailing?
Oh, yes.
Excellent. Like, as long as, like, the merfolk aren't furious with the people from Yolk anymore, you should be able to pass right through the river and make your way into that world. So yeah, like, you have many different entrances to it, and then you can spend that. I don't think it's worth much, though, but I have no idea. Also, the tree is somewhere in the center of it, as far as I've heard.
Cool.
I like this game. We're just going from one town to another and not really...
So this curse, you say? That is what we were talking about, yes?
The curse, of course. I'm sorry, like... And then she just starts talking again and motioning, like, north.
Yes, the silence. At the Gruff Manor.
Can I get any of it now that I've seen the...
No.
Okay.
But, you know what the manor looks like. But, Catori, roll me a 20-sider.
Okay. Let me do that thing. Boop.
At 14 is good. Natural 20 would have been sick, but the 14 is
Yeah.
good. You realize that like when they are talking, your communicators are slightly lighting up. Like as like during their silence, your communicators are going. Like not as like with basically every word that you can see like a faint pulse coming out of your communicators.
So, Catori, being a person who's never used a communicator in her life because she always leaves them behind.
Right? As I was actually just about to say, it's just like, did Catori forget it again?
No, she learned her lesson. But she's gonna look to Renic and go, "Do you know how to use these things? Because I think that they might help." Listening to them, maybe.
Huh. Well, yes. I know how to use the communicator. What do you mean? How do you think it will help?
Every time they speak, it lights up a little bit. So, but I don't know what to do.
Well, let us see if we can make something work. And he tries to, I guess, jury rig figure out if it's transmitting. If it is transmitting somewhere, or if it is just doing trying to figure out what is going on with it.
One quick. There we go. This
Sure.
will be great. This will be great. Nobody panic. It's just gonna take me a second. I wasn't expecting to do this.
I always panic just a little bit, Alan. I just want you to know that.
All right. So you're just trying to do that just on the fountain right there.
Yeah, sure. He's got one. He's gonna fiddle with it and see if he can figure out what's going on with it.
All right. So as you're doing that, Belle pokes her head out of the of her shop and it's just like, "Hey, what do I need to bring, like clothes wise? What's the temperature? Gemini, hey,
Oh yeah.
what do I need to bring?"
Well, I mean, I usually just wear this. And he points to his like incredibly garish outfit, like the very vibrant. He's like, but usually everybody else wears that, and points to everybody actually wearing the uniform.
It's like,
So just bring whatever.
Okay, I can bring whatever. And she looks over at Renic and she's just like, "Do you need a workbench?"
That would be wonderful if you have one.
"My father's an inventor. He's not home right now. You can come on in though."
Okay. Renic, I assume it is a very small door, so he has to like duck inside.
Absolutely. She's just like, "Put it down anywhere. My father's at a convention to the south."
Convention.
Okay.
Yeah, an inventors convention.
It's an invention.
An
convention.
invention.
Yes, we have these.
See? Everybody in this fucking, like, backwater town always talking down to me because I know the names of things. Like, read the book. I just want to go out and see it. I don't want to live here. My dad relies on me. But you know what? It's time. Gemini showed me. Gemini told me. And she puts her hand on Gemini's shoulder. I can leave.
You just gotta have the confidence and just do it.
Also,
Quarry's right.
let me know the... Tell
Sorry.
me that, like, you gotta let me know. Is that Simmons guy? He's single? How's that working? And she's just, like,
last I
staring
heard-
over at Simmons.
Is he single?
As far as I know.
Still standing there holding the crusty.
Yeah, you still
Plush.
holding the crusty plush. That mayor definitely ran away crying, by the way.
What?
He's so sad that Gemini had the balls to talk to Belle.
And his crush is leaving.
Yeah, his crush is leaving town. You guys
And
have destroyed
verbally confirmed that she finds him kind of creepy.
him. And definitely loudly verbally confirmed that she finds him creepy.
Yes.
Is Simmons just like standing outside holding the crusty plush still?
I guess so.
He's
Just,
looking
like,
around
by
like,
the
where did
fountain.
he go? What happened to? What
Yeah,
what
this
do I
thing's
do with
magical
this?
effect. This thing's magical effect for you, Simmons, is if you squeeze it, you get a little bit sadder.
Oh, that's horrible! I just set it down on the side of the fountain and like walk into the shop.
Hey Simmons, you single?
Belle looks up and she's like, oh, and she's like, you see her like patting down her clothes.
I just walk back outside.
Belle, very much like the mayor was, like is staring at Simmons through the window, fogging up the glass. Like she's just watching him.
I'm noticing a trend in this town.
Yeah, it's great.
That is not the word I would have chosen for it.
Everybody's so
Workbench,
passionate.
though.
I know that you are taking 10, but because of the addition of the workbench, I will let you roll another 20-sider. One of those is going to be a 10,
Okay.
and one of those will be whatever you roll. As long as it's not, I will take the higher unless it's a 1. So you will get a 10 unless you roll a 1 or
Let's
higher.
see if I have anything I want to do to this. No, this is fine. We'll just roll a d20. Great, it's a
It
10.
was a 2. Yeah, so it's still a 10. So it's a tough choice. Do you want to... There are two very distinctive informations that you can have. You can listen to them, or you can find out something about the curse that they won't be able to tell you because they don't know.
Okay.
Like, they can tell you how they think the curse works, or you can learn something about the curse.
I want to learn about the curse.
It's an anomaly.
No.
Great.
Like it is straight up an anomaly. That's the problem with like why magic isn't working the way that it should. I did see. Yeah, I'm gonna give you some more information because Prof raised that by 1. Like magic is not working the way it should there because like something is leaking through. Like your communicators like are detecting a rift the way that your rift detectors would, but it's ridiculously unstable and very dangerous.
Oh, well, I have some good news and some bad news. The good news is, well, never mind, I have bad news.
No.
These are lighting up because it is detecting, it looks like rift energies, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I'm guessing this is another of those anomalies. It is not what I was hoping to find out.
Well, I guess now is the time to figure out if my magic will fix anomalies too.
That would be wonderful.
And I'm terrified, but let's do this.
How do we get to the manor?
Belle looks over her shoulder and she's just like, oh, it's just straight to the east. You can't miss it. You do have to walk through the spooky woods. You don't... It's like, she's like, hold on, 1 second. Hey, Simmons. Hey. And like, she fogs up the glass and she draws a little heart. And then she points at you. And then she points at herself. Then she points at you. Then she points at herself.
Renic, we have to go now.
Hold on 1 second. I look around on the workbench. Is there a map?
Yeah.
I take a map. So I have a map now.
How many times are you going to unfurl the map in the...
Yeah, you have to make sure you tell me when you're unfurling the map, though, so I can do
Okay,
it.
of course. Now we don't have to rely on everyone else to have maps. We have one.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we should go soon and get this done.
Yeah,
You know,
and Belle's
break
like,
the
I'll leave a
curse.
note for my father.
Oh, you're coming with us. Oh,
not...
oh.
I figure you'll be coming back from the manor. I don't want to go to the manor. I heard that it...
Oh, see, the silence again. Yes. Well, we're going. I assume we're going to try to break this curse, so we should go do this.
Okay. Let's go.
Alright. So real quick...
I unfurl the map.
Absolutely. Hold on. Here we go. So you guys are here. This is provincial. You are looking to go to the manor, which is up here, like in this forest. There are a ton of other things that you don't see on the map. Like there are like towers and little forests and swamps and stuff. but the big things are drawn.
Right. Yeah. Of course. So just to the east, it looks like it's, straight shots from here. We should, while it is still light.
Absolutely. So we're going through a spooky, scary forest. Don't
So
panic.
the second we enter the forest, though, I want to cast Speak with Trees.
Oh, sure. What do you want to talk to the trees about?
I want them to warn us.
Make way for Catori.
Yeah, I'm too into that. Actually, this is too much.
All the trees are singing, just like.
I love it. I'm into this energy. But I want them to warn us when there's danger about.
Oh yeah, those. Oh, that's not a problem. Most of the wild animals in this area have either been turned into furniture or have some kind of like. They're running away from the ponds.
Oh, so like I don't even need to cast that because we'll just know.
Oh no, this is what the trees are telling you.
Oh, neat. I like that. I'm into this. All right, let's go.
The trees, mind you, did not have a hang up about telling you about the curse.
Oh. So we can quiz the trees.
So all of them just start doing the Jeopardy theme song, like da 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 da.
All right. So what's this curse about?
Oh, you know the wizards from the towers, like their wars that happen like constantly.
Can I hear this too?
Yeah, we can let everybody have this thing.
The 2s and 7s?
It's the 2s and 7s, of course. You're familiar with them. They've been existing for so long. Did you hear they're gearing up for another row?
Yeah, I got it penciled in or penned in and everything.
I heard it got delayed.
It got delayed. Whisper, 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 whisper. Rhubarb, 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 rhubarb.
Can you pretend like I don't know about the 2s and 7s? Because I think I forgot a thing or two. Can you please just... I know. Can you please just fill me in on the basics real quick?
Do you have a map?
Oh, of course I do. And I unfurl the map.
I heard Nika's laugh across the apartment. It's just like, okay. So, the 2s are from the east side of Castlin, whereas the 7s are from the west.
These are the sharks and the jets.
They have a lot of... There's a game that some of you play. It's very like chess. It's a very chess motif up there. They really get into it. They vie for power, where there are 2 wizards or sorcerers. It depends on who holds the title. And they have a myriad of apprentices. And when they go to retire, they wage a massive war between each other, and the winning apprentice becomes the wizard, or sorcerer, or sorceress, or just one time a paladin became it, and that was very strange for everyone. So they have their scheduled, and like you see a tree do air quotes, war, and the winner takes all. There will be a winner for the 7s, and there'll be a winner for the 2s.
Chess,
and they are constantly cursing each other. Like, as you know, Provincial is in the territory of the 2s. They are shown by a white pawn.
Oh, see, we saw this on the, yes, sorry, Renfair character bleeding in.
No.
Yes, we saw this on the sign.
It's just like, excellent, excellent, excellent. So you are aware. So what happened was the 7s came in and cursed the castle. And the 2s came back and came in to break the curse, as is their obligation. And then something went very wrong. We are unsure of what happened, but the wild animals that wander into that castle since that day have been turning into tables. And have you ever been pecked at by a woodpecker that is mixed together with a fire poker?
No, cannot say that I have.
It's
Does
a
it-
nightmare. He like motions to like scarring on the side of his like tree.
Oh dear.
So
Oh no,
is
you
that
said
why
woodpecker,
no one...
not deer.
No, the deers
Okay.
mostly turn into they turn into coffee tables.
Okay. Sorry, you were saying something, and I interrupted you.
Is that just why no one in Provincial can speak about this because of the accident that happened when they were trying to remove the curse?
I assume that was just faulty cursing. Also, a deer
Oh.
comes running across the path.
I see what you mean about the coffee tables.
Very interesting. We should get, I think, headed in the direction of this manor.
Well, you have all been just a delightful group to see, and if you ever need to talk to anyone, please come back. We're very good listeners.
Oh, definitely. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Oh, you're quite welcome. We're Spooky Looking Forest. We're Spooky Forest. We know what we are. But don't you worry, you are safe with us.
You are so pleasant to talk to.
Not a lot of people stop to talk to the trees anymore.
It's a real shame.
It is a shame.
Yeah.
You're my favorite. You're my favorite ones that we've run into so far.
Oh, stop. You have to know better trees than me. Go on.
I don't think I've ever spoken to a tree before. No, I haven't. You're my first. Did you sign this?
Nope, absolutely. Do you have a pen?
Catori, can I borrow your pen?
Definitely. She hands him the pen.
What is a good name for a tree?
Do you want a real name or a pun?
Oh, definitely the pun. It's full of puns today anyway.
Yeah, go for it. It's like, I was thinking
Woody.
Woody's a little
Trent.
Two on the...
two on the branch.
Oh no, it is good.
Yeah, this has got to be Trent, doesn't it? Yeah. It's like, it just signs
Trent Aspen.
Trent Aspen.
Yep.
And he draws a picture of his leaf in great detail.
Oh man.
And it's in negative space glitter.
Oh yeah, it's negative space again.
Awesome.
Birch Barker is definitely the one
Indestructible.
right next to him.
Now I have
Yeah.
a question though. Because this tree wielded the pen, and technically trees are what paper's made out of,
Oh,
has
I'm
this
doing
pen had any effect on the tree that just signed his name on the book page? Question.
Okay, let's think about this. Do we think this? I don't think this tree's mad about it. I think this tree like recognizes it. It's just like, okay, all right. Oh, paper. This is from. You're from the seasonal side, aren't you? Much less magic, much more in like technology. Like his branches are waving in such a way that's just like kind of doubting it.
No. But now, because like you said, the glitter made the pages of the book like a shield. So now maybe did the tree get any glitter on him? So now they're like you can't.
Would you like to sprinkle a bunch of pixie dust on this tree?
I want to protect the tree named Trent.
Go ahead. Cover him
Do
with
it.
pixie dust. He
Pixie dust.
loves it. Like you see, like in his bark, like it has like he makes it himself. Like he carves out like a heart that just says Catori in it.
I love it.
In the now indestructible tree.
He is now
Huzzah!
until there's some kind of thing that dispels it, because it's not like actually perfect forever, but like he will not be able to be cut down with an axe. Let me tell you.
Hell yeah.
Indestructible glitter tree.
All right, to the cursed manor. Thank you,
Absolutely.
Trent.
So you all, Trent's just like anytime.
Gemini offers Trent a fist bump before they leave.
Oh, he does it for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's got the most knotted part of like one of his branches, and that's what he considers his fist.
Hell yeah. It is so easy to get sidetracked. Oh my god.
Did we
Okay.
make our own enemies? Did I just realize this?
Oh yes.
Meh.
Are they enemies? Like, so
Not
you
necessarily.
Everything's an enemy if you try hard enough.
Yeah. I mean,
arrive. So the two 7s here. This is A7, and this is H7.
H7?
I get it now. Okay.
hmm.
Yeah, H7. And A7. And then the two pawns are the two white pawns. Sorry, let me make sure I got their names right.
Oh.
This is D2. No, not D2. Sorry, I don't like that one. This is G2. And this is yeah, this one will be B2. But yeah, so they are 2s and 7s, which if you know the joke I'm making with chess, then
Mm-hmm.
I didn't until just now.
How many of us are nerds and recognized it immediately?
Oh, that's not me, so I'm good. I just noticed just now, so I'm good.
it's the starting location of pawns during chess.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So the four of them stop, and they are like in their slugfest. Like the verdant one that Gemini made up is currently choking Simmons one, just like slamming his head against the ground over and over
I had a
again.
heart
It's-
attack for a second.
yeah, right.
Oh no.
Surprise!
They are all just kicking the shit out of each other right now.
Gemini just yells out, "Hello, friends!"
Oh.
They all snap like forward, and they're just like they start brushing themselves off like somebody gave them an order for a second, like somebody with authority gave them an order, and like, wait, who are you?
Who are you?
Someone without the element of surprise now.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're from the Water Crew.
Oh,
Nope.
God damn it.
Nope, that's enough of that.
Nope.
We're
Gemini,
Nope.
what are those meat? Are those meat sticks still good? Please try one. Hi
oh,
guys.
yeah, right.
What y'all up to up here? On this beautiful sunny day.
Did he say the Wander Crew?
Nope, that's not you. We are a wandering crew. We are just wandering. Yup.
So you guys don't have anything to do with that, like that city in like seasonal, right? Like that city that appeared out of nowhere and like
Oh, that's where we're from.
host some.
No,
Oh.
I mean no. What's
that's where
it
I'm
to
from.
ya? What's it to ya?
Both of the 7s look over at Catori and just like a liar.
No, I asked you. What's it to ya?
And like the 2 in front of Catori is just like, not a liar, a dealer. You guys are idiots. She's just asking you what we can pay, what we can do. Fucking stupid. Anyway, sorry, madam. We are the 2s and 7s. We are the apprentices of the great wizards. I'm sure you know all about us.
Yes, I do. And my name is Catori. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Catori. So, like out of the woods, you definitely hear like make way, and it's just like.
It's
Like,
never gonna
all
get
of them look over at the woods, and then just like the 2s and 7s both look into the woods and just like, powerful mage, are you?
I just made friends with some trees today. That's all.
Just made friends with trees in the spooky forest next to the cursed castle. Like the other 2 goes over, like just like ignores what's going on. It just slides up to like the big like Renic didn't make Simmons made the big mouse guy, right? Yeah.
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 I told you that this war was going to get delayed. I knew it.
It's gonna be our fault, like usual.
Do you know of the war? And they all slide away. It's just like, so you know what? Are you out here to be our masters? Are we getting trained under you? Like both the 2s like kneel to Catori, and they're like, "We're here to do your bidding."
Wait a minute, don't you guys already have a master? Up in
I
the
thought
tower?
you said you know how. I thought you said you knew everything about the 2s and 7s.
Oh, they might. I don't.
It's just like that's fine. While we are pawns, and there are many of other ones. There are knights and rooks and bishops and unicorns and the nightmares sometimes. And then they blink and like snap back into it. It's just like when we have an epic battle, if you're only a pawn as an apprentice, you are sent out into the world to gain knowledge, to learn, to become stronger. The war is in only a matter of months. I believe it's what you might call November. And that's like looking directly at the camera.
Yeah, we got it.
Oh boy.
It's just like, so we just need to find...
Or I should say Gemini doesn't get it.
It's like, we need to find those that inspire us and like will take us on as charges. And like, we're kind of lazy right now. And there's 4 of you and 4 of us. Well, fuck those 2 though. Don't take the 7s. Which one of you, Catori, which one of you is cooler? Like, of the other 3? Like, if you told me to like, and this is the big mouse guy, like, walk out. If you told me to be apprentice under one of them, who would you say?
I think that Simmons would be your best bet.
Simmons.
I think
Simmons. He
Simmons
looks at
would be
Renic.
able to
He
help
looks dead at
you
Renic.
out.
It's just like, are you Simmons?
No.
You don't look like a Simmons.
Did you cause this problem?
We're not very well trained. I mean, okay, look. What happened was they cursed the castle with a standard curse, one of the 7 says. A standard curse.
Which one?
Which one of the 2 of them, or which standard curse?
Yes.
Both.
This is the one that says he like did the curse. The one that you told me what he looks like.
Okay, great.
It's just like, I put in a single curse.
Okay.
Like, the curse is supposed to be if the mayor of it doesn't turn out to be more generous and like more trusting to his folks, then the whole castle, everybody staying in the castle, will turn into appliances. That, like, you know, chairs, feather dusters, a sexy candelabra, you know? You stock standard spells.
Okay.
And then these douche nozzles, like motioning over to the 2s, just like showed up, and they're like, we're gonna fix this spell. But they didn't fix it. They just cursed it worse. And now anything that steps foot in there turns into, like, look at these deer. That's not a natural deer. Even for folk song, that deer is weird. How are they gonna eat that deer?
I agree. Now, when we tried to come in, and I'm just going to use the royal we here, when we tried to come in and fix this, how did we do that? What spell did we use?
Oh, it's like I just used the spell magic. Like, I judged it up a little bit. Like, I wanted to give a little bit of flair. I wanted to fix everything that was broken. And the Seven's just like, you fucking did that. Nothing in there can break.
Okay, so how much zhuzh did we use, guys?
He's like, look, and he throws a rock at the window and it just bounces off.
Well, I mean, that's good for insurance.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
yeah.
Have they told you about the kitchen yet? Have they mentioned the kitchen?
Catori just kind of looks at Renic and just tell me about the kitchen.
The kitchen? It had an ant problem, one might say.
Oh, that's where the ants came from.
And
okay.
Yeah, and all of them turned into utensils that want to kill you.
Oh.
So it's safe if people go in there. Just animals get.
Oh no! Every person that's gone in there comes out a little fucked too.
But animals come out worse.
They motion to a giant armoire. Hold on one second. I've got to have a token for it somewhere.
I do enjoy the a little fucked. That means just that they're just slightly messed up, right?
Just very, ever so slightly, hold on. I don't play top-down games, people. I play from the side. Oh, here we go. Alright. So, he motions to this armoire right here. It looks kind of just like a door, but it's an armoire. Okay, it is. And he's just like, Hey, Gaston! Tell him how you doing. Tell him what going in and trying to cure the curse with your, fucking every last inch of me is covered in... Yeah, every last inch is covered in fucking wood now, isn't it, loser?
So animals going in are able to come out. Seems they're a little bit better off than people.
No? Those are literally coffee tables with deer heads on them.
Yeah, but they can move around. Look at that guy.
Gaston, one of the drawers open. It's just like, I'm still here. I just can't move.
Yeah, they can move. He can't.
No
Animals
one
seem to be
stands
better off.
still like Gaston.
I know. No one stands still. It's just like, I'm writing that down.
So these must be your tables. You use antlers in all of your decorating. I'm sorry. I'll see myself out.
No, you win. Yes, good job.
Yep.
I love it so much. There's an actual tear.
I was gonna have Gemini just turn into a bird and fly in there, but I think that's a bad enough idea that even he won't do that.
Yep.
You might get stuck as that bird for the rest of your life.
All of your communicators, the closer you get to these, are glowing the way that they glow when you don't have your communicator towers up and going.
Okay. So what extra information can we get about this area just with our basic knowledge, what we've been told? And
the pawns are just like, well, we'll help you. We'll help you dispel this magic. It's fine. We'll help you out. But you gotta do something for us too.
And what might that be?
I would like to become a knight. I want to be a rook. I want to be a queen. I want to be a bishop, please.
Man, this whole thing sounds complicated. Have you ever thought of, instead of doing chess stuff, play web ball instead?
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
how about we cross the bridge of this curse first? We'll work on how to make you guys whatever you want to be afterwards. We have a big problem, it seems. So let's get working on what's the curse you used to do this in the beginning?
What'd you do?
It was your standard Beauty and the Brute spell.
Oh, okay. Is there just that's a silly question, I know. Is there a book somewhere with like an undo button? Like just a spell we can just be like, oh, just kidding, take it off.
The wizards know that, and they wouldn't tell us.
Oh, god damn it.
They said that we are too...
still,
Ooh, go ahead.
are the wizards still wizard shaped, or have they? And I point to Gaston.
Oh no, the wizards live in Castlin. Like, they wouldn't come down here.
Okay, so we've got to go to them to undo it.
I mean, I think we can undo it. Like, it's like I believe in myself. Do you believe in yourself? I can't have a mentor that doesn't believe in himself.
I got an idea. What if you guys, for the sake of the town nearby and the woods being pecked by weird fire poker woodpeckers and whatnot,
Yeah, I've been trying to shoot those down. Like the mouse, like the giant mouse one has a crossbow.
I was like, why not? Because you both the 2s and 7s made this mess. I think you might have to, work together.
We can't work together without a mentor giving us direct orders to do so.
Oh, all 4 of us are right here to be your mentors, and your direct order is let's group up and get this fixed. Come on, kids. Let's go.
Oh, excellent. And it's just like, verbal agreement, everybody. That one's binding.
No.
You feel them become your apprentices.
Oh, shit.
Like, each one of you, like, they attach themselves to you. The one that you described is attached to you. As, like... And this is not like the bunny apprentices from before. If these guys hit 0 HP, they don't go anywhere. They just stick around until, like, if you want to heal them, you heal them. But, they go away in November where they will fight each other for the honor of being the wizards of Castlin.
Oh.
And they're like, have you seen any more of us? There should be 4 more of us out there. I believe there's B7, and there's C2, and there's E2.
You guys are the first ones we've met, but
And
we've
also-
got a project, so...
Can't forget H7. He's a dick.
Isn't H7 here?
Oh shit, that...
So we all look at H7. He's right there.
That's rude.
Oh, so that H7 has to change to G7 then. I didn't
Okay.
realize I used the name twice.
No, it's fine. I just think it's funny.
It's like, oh no. But yeah, so you guys can like, they are all like, we can't go in there though, so we'll stay out here. And like, what do you want us to do?
So, did you have to go in there to place the curse to begin with?
To begin with, yes. I enchanted a mirror in what appeared to be a girl's bedroom. A young woman, sorry. A young woman's bedroom. I thought it standard.
What do you think would happen if that mirror was broken?
It's just like, I think it would break the curse. Nothing in there can break you, dickless twat!
Maybe nothing but the mirror can break.
Bingo.
Since it's the origin of the curse, maybe. But now, one of us has to go in there and test out to see if the curse applies to us.
What if we went in there, and he points at Gaston, inside something that has already changed?
How are we going to move him?
Deer chariot.
Oh.
What would happen if I transformed into one of the already cursed animals?
You can't turn into one of those. They are not natural.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to make a joke where you'll find all of my shelves are completely bare. In the way of Gaston saying every last inch of me is covered in hair, but like,
God damn it.
I can't get there. but I've been trying.
We approach the manor and hear just a chest of drawers roaring like a bear. Something along those lines. I don't know.
There's a lot to come up with this.
Mm-hmm. Almost ashamed to try and undo the curse because of it. So much pun potential.
Is there a way to try to encourage the deer to help us? I don't know if there's a way to talk to deer that are also coffee tables.
Do you have speak with animal? Or
I
think speak to tree might work. I don't know.
I could try speak to trees.
Yeah, give me a roll for that one. Let's just see how that one goes. There have been like so few rolls in this game. It's mostly just all of us just talking to each other. Alright, 6. So a tough choice.
Okay.
Alright. So you can understand that. Like, you can either understand them, but they are in full panic mode, like running around like crazy, or you can calm them down, but you can't actually talk to them.
If in calming down, does that mean I've tamed them?
Tame them mostly, yeah.
I guess I'll try to do that.
Alright, what's it look like as Catori? Are you feeding them something? Or
I guess I always have a pocket full of like protein cookies and bran muffins. So I can try either one of those on these deer tables.
Absolutely. So you calmed them down and you're feeding them snacks. And it's just like, Renic and Gemini, are you like positioning the Gaston armoire to become your fucking like ship or sled?
It sounds like this is what we're doing.
Alright, I don't want to like be like, here's your answer situation, but if you put those fucking like jet boosters that you have, Renic, on the bottom of Gaston, I bet that you could.
I was thinking about this.
I'm very glad.
What I have.
It's just like a fucking hover armoire carriage is very funny.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
That is also
This is what we're
talking
doing.
to you guys.
This is what we're doing.
I'm here for it, whatever it is.
Yep. Slap the jets on. And do we have a way to attach? Oh wait, are we? Yeah. So we don't need the deer if we can use the jets. Is that what I'm hearing?
You can, or like you can, like the jets will keep it up,
Okay.
but like hovering. But you can use the deer to pull it.
Okay.
Very
Oh,
much
so it's
Santa
like-
sled situation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So how do we? Let's see.
I'm sure there's vines everywhere. Just pull a vine off a tree and apologize, please, and thank you.
Oh,
Consider-
Oh, they'll give it
I have
nicely.
a-
They'll
Okay, that works.
Yeah. Now we've got like we've reined in the coffee tables.
Yeah, we have.
Nice.
Fuck.
so
This is ridiculous. All right,
we
let's
have
go.
a coffee table here.
Yeah.
Simmons is armoire, sorry.
We have an armoire that we're gonna pull with deer that we can't control.
Yeah, our hover armoire chariot with coffee table deer.
You know, like every D&D game you've ever played.
Obviously.
This is not the strangest thing I have ever done in a
This isn't-
D&D
This is
campaign.
new to you? What?
This is not even close to the strangest thing.
I'm just stating it for the fan artists.
Oh yeah. there you go.
Ah, yes.
Twos
I
and
think-
sevens. Where in the cast is the mirror just like in the most like central part of the castle, or is it manor? I'm sorry, or is it kind
young
of on
ladies'
edges?
It's in the young ladies' room.
Yes.
She seen it was kind of dark. Like, it was definitely up the stairs. Do not go to the kitchen. Whatever you do, don't go to the kitchen. We lost some good men in the kitchen.
Can I try to just oh god, I don't want to do this. Every time I do this, it causes problems. But I kind of want to.
You're just gonna scream into the fucking.
I kind of want to scream into the door and figure out
Alright.
where we're going.
Scream into the door.
Oh god.
Katori's
Nothing
gonna
could
turn
possibly
to.
go wrong.
No.
Just a 10. Just a 10. We're good. So
Okay.
tough choice. You know exactly where you're going. Like, you know where that room is. It's like, it is... What's that? Oh, you bumped it up? Alright. So you know exactly where that room is. And yeah, it's just straight up those stairs.
Huzzah.
Like- You do hear piano music coming from the left, and it really kind of sounds like... Sometimes it's sounding really good, like normal standard piano music, but other times it sounds like you threw the piano down the stairs.
Okay, we're on a mission.
Right.
Okay, well, we've got a goal.
Yep. And
Yeah,
Catori
fuck the
turns
piano.
to Gemini and says, remember, we do not go near the kitchen. Right?
Not
Correct.
until we break the curse.
Right, we can talk to the piano after the curse is broken as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh god.
Right. So you guys go upstairs, and like the first room that you see at the top of the stairs is this beautiful reading room. Like all the candles are lit. It looks so inviting. That couch looks incredibly comfy. And there's books all over.
Don't get out.
Nope. No. As much as we would like to, we can't get out yet.
Absolutely.
Are all of us still okay?
Yeah, you're all still absolutely fine. Not even a problem.
Do we see the mirror anyway?
Not in this room. But that was just the first room as you reach the top of the stairs.
Okay.
But since you know exactly where it is, like, this is the young lady's room.
Okay. So should we just like have the coffee tables kind of
Run
kick it
into
with
it?
their legs?
Yeah.
Do we see a mirror?
You do see a mirror. It's gonna be hanging like this right here on the thing. That
Oh.
like there's the back of a mirror.
Sure.
But as you're looking into it, what do you all see? What appliance do you see yourself turning into? For piece of furniture or appliance? Like you don't turn into it, but your reflection of it is that.
Oh,
Does
that's
that
a good
make sense?
question. Yeah. Huh.
A stand mixer.
A fully
Just-
stocked refrigerator? Which one is that for? Not for
Oh,
Gavin.
fucking, it's a fucking brick shit house.
I'll take the fully stocked refrigerator, I guess.
Renic is definitely a telescope.
Nice. What's Simmons?
Oh god. I don't know.
I'm
Like,
the DM hitting you with those hard questions.
I don't. What would a bat person turn into if he turned into an appliance? I kind of like.
A speaker.
Kind of like a ceiling fan. That's kind of fun.
Oh yeah, that's true.
A ceiling fan.
Do those exist? Well, we just said stand.
Yeah,
mixer,
I'm
so-
fine regardless. Like,
Fine.
it does not matter to me if things
It hangs from the
actually
ceiling.
exist. Right?
Well, I asked that, not saying that. Oh, I just picked a fully stocked refrigerator. Here, get it together. Figure it out.
Like, Catori and Renic, you're gonna take a 10.
Yep,
So,
sure.
Okay.
you know that to get out of this and touch that floor is dangerous. Like, you can see the curse running
Floor is lava.
all over this building. Yeah, the
Is
floor
this
is
the floor
lava.
is lava. Oh, sweet.
But like, you got to get close to that mirror. But you don't want to touch the mirror because you don't know if like the effect is anything touching it as well. Like, the deer seem fine, but you never know. So you see a very interesting painting that is kind of catching you off guard.
Mhm.
Like, so do you want to study that for a second, or keep just focus on that mirror?
That is me?
Yep. That is your 10. Like, you're distracted by a fancy picture that you want
I'm
to
distracted.
move the cloth to the side.
Oh, I want to move it?
Like, you can poke it with a stick or something and move it, the cloth to the side, instead of investigating the mirror.
I will do that.
Absolutely. All right. So here is the picture on the wall. Loading currently. Oh, very big.
Oh, look at her.
You don't know who she is, but you feel like she might be important. Like she is the heiress gruff.
Goth mommy energy.
But like, as you're like looking at her, you can see. Oh, go ahead.
Does the painting look the same through the mirror?
Oh, through the mirror is definitely a feather duster, or like one of those shoe horns.
Huh. So
Wait.
does that mean that she's that's is that a person? Is that like on this side?
Yeah.
I feel like that isn't a painting. I feel like that is that person trapped in that.
Oh no, it's not that.
Okay.
I'm showing you a gun of who owns this house.
Okay.
But Catori, can you give me a 20-sider to deal with the magic mirror?
Oh boy. No pressure, right?
You got it.
Oh fuck.
That's like the third 4.
yeah,
today.
no. I feel like I've gotta hold on. No, we can't. Hold on. Oh.
Caustic, she's in Belltown. Not from Belltown.
So tempting to play category down.
Are you changing it?
I do not have a card. I thought I did. I do not.
Let me look. Because I think I do. Well, I can make it a 10.
I mean, that's better than a 4.
Yeah, I mean, a tough choice is better than not. So like you,
Cool. It is a 10.
Thank you.
so you, like, you guys get close to the mirror, like, and like you, like maybe Renic was the one driving the chariot, but when he was looking the other way, like getting the cloth off of the mirror, he just like bumps into the stand, and the mirror starts shaking back and forth. But then you guys is like armoire, Gaston's armoire. He's just like whoa, as like it's rocking back and forth. And Simmons and Gemini, I need 20-siders from both of you.
Could I turn
Oh, no.
into a bird to keep myself from touching the ground?
Yeah, maybe, but that's going to be part of that. The 20 side.
Okay.
13.
I thought that was going to be a 1. All right, so yeah, Simmons, you're fine. Like you stabilize it. Gemini, you can stabilize it. You manage to catch yourself, but you either one of two things have to become the bird that's flying around the room, like you were saying, or you can land on one of the deer's backs.
Bird.
All right, Gemini's a bird. All right. And looking into the mirror, Catori, you see there's not a real crack there. There's like a hairline fracture. Oh, I didn't mean to put you under that. It's like a hairline fracture in reality in this mirror.
Oh.
It's just like any spell that they cast on it would have broken bad regardless.
Oh.
Like the original curse was broken. The
So it
idea
wasn't
of
their fault.
It wasn't their fault initially. Like they were gonna curse these people, but they
Right.
didn't mean it to go as bad as it is.
Okay. So what is my consequence?
Oh, your consequence for the tough choice was the other two had to react to it.
Oh no! I put my bad luck on them. Okay, so where is Catori right now? Is she still in?
Yeah, you're still in Gaston. Yeah, you're still in Gaston, and you can I'm gonna need a 20-sider from each of you. I don't know, Catori. I feel like you figured out the game of sewing it back together.
Yeah.
I need a 20-sider. Right? We did it before. We're doing it again.
Yeah.
Second first better than the first. Everybody rolls me a 20-sider.
It's a 10.
Huge... Oh, it's a 10. So we know we got 1 10. And we got another 4. Yeah, this is you guys trying to fix it. That 19.
Okay. Oh boy. No pressure.
But
okay.
So we got 18, 19, 10, and 4. Just wondering if anybody's gonna raise that 19 by 1, because
Simmons has some luck.
Yeah, it's about time for the bad ones.
I was gonna say that's a crew.
Yeah, there we go. Osiria raised it by 1. We're good.
Oh, thank you.
Which makes it a 20. So,
Huzzah.
Gemini, how did you stop Simmons from falling out of the how did you stop Simmons from falling out of Gaston, or how did you catch him? And how did it look when you did it?
I think Gemini's staff was still inside Gaston, so Gemini kind of grabs the stick from Gaston, grabs the Gaston stick, and
oh no.
And kind of uses it to brace Simmons's back to kind of keep him steady.
Absolutely. So Renic, you're looking at this mirror, and this is the first time since you've been back from outer space that you are seeing, once Catori points it out, you see the crack there. How is Renic guiding Catori's hand as she's gonna sew this shut?
I think he looks at it and everything is always, all of these things feel weird to him, right? They're a mistake in the equation, as it were.
Yep.
So he pulls out a piece of chalk and starts kind of sketching in the air what little he can of okay, well, you need a stitch here to do this, and this part needs to connect here, kind of drawing a diagram of how the thing needs to be sewn together.
Yeah, and then Catori, you see it. You see, basically in floating chalk drawings exactly how you have to sew to get it right.
Love it.
And you don't need to roll again. You've already done it, so just tell me how it looks. I'm picturing this a floor-to-ceiling kind of iron mirror. You know what I mean?
Right. I feel though she cannot still be inside the Gaston armoire.
Oh, okay. You gonna step out?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna commandeer one of the
deer.
Commandeer the deer.
Commandeer. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Commandeer. Anyway, I'm gonna hop on one, steer it on over. I'm pulling some thread.
Steer.
I'm pulling some thread off of my own horns, and I'm throwing it through one of my fanciest special needles, and I can see the chalk still, and I just quick fast as she can, just stitch. This needs to get over with, so stitch, and just tie it off, bite it with her teeth. Done.
You
Magic.
all inside hear a cacophony of breaking. You look out this room, and all the spots that the people outside were throwing rocks at the windows and be look, it's indestructible. Those spots, the rocks are not coming through because the rocks have already been thrown, but those spots are shattering like the rocks would have hit them anyway.
Oh, all of the
Oh.
damage is happening all at once?
All of the damage is happening at once.
Oh, these people are going to be in such pain.
Like,
Mm.
the deers like go back to normal deer looking.
We need to
The
get out of
Gaston-
Gaston.
Gaston like falls on the ground and he is just a fucking like he also is a satyr guy. Let me get his fucking token. Find him. I'm gonna use this guy for him because I love this guy. And it's just like, oh, hey, you see him like reach behind his back and like pull something out, and it's like, here's your stick back, and hands it to Gemini.
Gemini turns back to normal. Is like, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I feel like we're really close now. We're gonna want to get out of here as you see the windows and stuff start to shake and shatter, like the
What did they do?
Catori is totally gonna ride her deer right on out down the
absolutely.
stairs.
It's a complete deer at this point.
Hell yeah, let's go! More bran muffins at the bottom.
Gemini just
way
kind
out.
of wanders towards the kitchen.
The kitchen is shattering, but I will show you what it looked like before. Like this place goes to hell.
On the way out, I'm going to grab the painting.
Oh, absolutely! You can grab the painting. Actually, you totally can too, because it's just a token. Haha. So this is what the kitchen was like if you would have came in.
Oh gosh.
Oh no!
Are those... Oh, God.
What if dragonflies were forks?
What if...
And what if
dragonflies
ants were knives?
They're awful.
Yeah, it would have been a hellscape. This whole room is shattering, though.
Simmons doesn't have a good time with ants. What about
Like-
that piano?
The
Is that
room
in here,
itself.
We can look
Is
at the piano
a
real quick.
person?
Oh no!
The piano's a bowl.
Oh shit!
So the building itself is shattering.
Yes, the building itself is shattering around you guys. Sorry.
What about the food inside?
It's rotten.
Are there any cookbooks on a shelf that I can save?
Better.
Hmm?
Roll me a 20 sadder, sorry.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you find a what was her name? It's a famous fucking thing, and I'm gonna feel really stupid. Like the French chef, you know. She had a billion cookbooks. She was super famous. She put butter in everything.
Julia Child.
Julia Childs, thank you.
Aha!
You find a book by Julia Full-Grown Adult.
Julia,
does-
grown ass
Is it
woman.
singular full-grown adult or full-grown
Yeah,
adults?
Just the singular.
Okay.
Julia, grown ass woman.
Yeah, Julia, grown-ass woman. And yeah, because we're running low on time, I am just gonna like kind of speed us through this part. These guys are yours, by the way. We will generate images for them because I didn't know what they looked like until you told me what they looked like.
Mhm.
And that's gonna be the same for the other pawns from the cards. If you get one to meet it to like become your friend, you have to tell me what they look like because it is a culture, not a race.
Yep.
Like, and
got-
they are not discriminating as long as you'll throw in fully.
Yeah.
I don't think I described what the person was wearing, though.
Oh yeah, sure. Tell me what they're wearing.
I don't know now.
Well,
think about
for
it.
next
Like-
time,
Okay.
because by next time you're
There's
gonna have
homework
them,
now.
so you better hurry up.
Okay. I'll think about it and I'll message you tomorrow morning because now my brain is just jello,
I do
Like,
not blame you.
green jello.
We have definitely gone late for you East Coasters.
Ah.
And like, so let's get back to the town. Everybody is like celebrating. The A's and sevens outside are like cheering on. The deers are like normal deers and they're wandering around just trying to eat grass again because now their heads
think-
can actually reach the ground.
On the way back though, through the woods, I mean, we got to give Trent another fist bump.
Of course,
Tell him-
Trent.
tell him
Oh
thank-
yeah, Trent.
The
and
trees
like
are still trees, right? Like that.
the
Wasn't a
trees are
weird
still
curse,
trees.
too.
No, that's not a weird curse. They would just like them being spooky is said to be a curse, but they're not. Like, they're not cursed. It's just a dark woods that sometimes people like don't follow the track because they're dumb.
Okay.
But Trent gives like fist bumps, and it's just like they're basically playing the final countdown as you guys walk through. Like so excited, like all the fanfare. It's just like it's "We Will Rock You" but with roots. So,
Am I still riding my deer?
absolutely, you ride your deer
Hell
forever
yeah.
now. Katori's a fully mounted warrior.
Oh yeah.
I will need those back, please. And I get the jet
Have
back.
little deer?
Like Belle is waiting for you. No, wait, not what. Belle's not waiting for you here. Sorry. I know what Belle's waiting for you.
Okay,
Oh boy. That's not ominous at all.
So here's the Hunter's Lodge from the outside.
Okay.
It's an actual place. Now we get to go inside. Gaston's in here, and he's got like his 3 women's with him.
Oh yeah.
And then Belle comes wandering in, and she's like, "Oh, I found you. Is that the horse said he'd wait for you guys here? He told me."
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he's probably a liar.
Is he still here? He's in the barrel, isn't he? I opened the barrel.
Oh, yes, he comes out of the barrel, 100%. It's like, damn it!
Man.
It's like, all right, fine. I'll sign your paper. You did a good quest, and like, he takes out his own. He's had a pen this whole time,
What a twat.
right? That's how you know he's just terrible.
Yeah.
And he pulls out his pen and he signs it, and then you see him pull out his like he has a rubber stamp that just says A*2, and he puts it down. He's like, "Fine, I'll go get Chester off my back." And he's just like, "Why are there 5 of you now? 6?" He looks at the deer and counts the deer. "Why are there 6 of you?"
Oh, that's just a deer. That's just a deer, right? It's not.
How are you
1,
riding a
2.
deer? What? You know what?
Know what?
I'm just gonna drink myself dizzy if you don't mind. And everybody in the bar spins
Oh,
around in a
no.
circle.
So they all start singing again.
They all start singing
Of
dizzy,
course.
dizzy, dizzy,
Did he
dizzy.
at least complete the
Simmons stepped
paperwork
outside.
Yes,
before
he definitely filled out the paperwork for you. You are good to go.
Good God. Catori needs a nap, okay? Like, a nap and a snack and probably a juice box. Oh, let's go.
Well, I got some protein. Gemini hands Catori another meat stick.
Is it the dirty one?
I was just gonna say,
No,
is it
no,
it's
no.
just
Sloppy one.
that meat
No.
stick rinsed off?
I think
No,
we
that
left
one was-
that one. It's just on the
Not-
ground.
It's just
Gemini probably picked it up and ate it afterwards, dusted
Oh,
it off
Lord.
or whatever.
Oh.
Can't just let good food go to waste.
Gemini. Fine. I can't tell you how to live your life.
Probably, he has an infinite flask of whiskey. He probably rinsed it off with that. It's fine.
Well, okay.
sheep friend, like satyr friend Gaston's just like, and if you ever need suitable combat help, and he flexes, and you see all of his buttons like just start flying all over the room. He's just like, you can call on me.
Sure.
Just- I would just ask it be a little less invasive next time. And he looks over at Gemini.
Hey, I mean, sorry. Couldn't let things go bad before it was fixed.
And
Tori
like,
just goes, thanks for letting us ride you.
That could have been worded better.
his 3 lovely ladies just turn and look at him like, what's going on?
Yeah, I think we
Invasive?
should step outside. now.
Ride you?
We should go back outside.
You just see one of them like
Hi.
reach back and grab like it looks like a black bag that might go over somebody's head, and the other 2 pull out clubs.
Are they billy clubs?
Yeah, they are most certainly billy clubs.
Of course they are.
Give me 1 second, make sure I got everything right here. Had to grab tokens. And yeah, so you guys all heading, like, just start the walk back down to Yolk. To, like, turn in your fully successful...
Don't forget the bell token.
Oh yeah, I need Belle.
Oh,
Fuck.
Oh
jeez.
God.
Oh crap!
Belle?
She is coming with us.
Yeah, Belle's joining the Wander
Oh,
Crew for
God.
sure. Like,
Gemini.
Yeah,
why
why
did
wouldn't
you
she?
do this? Why did you do this?
She
This is going to
she
be
looked
such an awkward walk back.
Gemini,
Yeah,
we talked about impulsive decisions while we were
Yeah,
still
but-
off-world.
Yeah, she-
We talked about this.
Are they really going to be having this conversation with
yeah,
him
for
while
sure.
she's right there?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She looked like she needed, she was needing direction in life. We've all been there.
Meanwhile, Catori is still riding her deer. She's
Oh, yeah,
not
of course.
giving that up.
The deer forever.
Oh yeah, deer forever.
And it's just like, she's like, Simmons, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is sky blue. Or maybe it's this yellow from this flower. And she goes and smells the flower. And she's like, Simmons, have you smelled this flower? It's so good. Maybe it should be our flower. You know, like, what if as a joke we said it was our flower?
Simmons
Catori is
turns and
trying to
starts
figure
talking
out.
to his pawn.
She's trying to figure out how to kill herself with the stick from the stick of meat. Like, if I put it in my eye, I don't have to listen to her.
Catori, that goes in your mouth, you silly goose.
Oh,
Your mouth.
exactly.
It's just like the mouth, and she motions to her mouth. Oh, you all have, you're so silly. You're so cute. Look at you. And she squeezes Simmons' cheeks. So cute. Can I get a
That's
piggyback
not-
ride?
No.
Oh god.
I would like a piggyback ride.
Nice.
She stops and flops down on the ground and just kicks her feet a little bit. I want a piggyback ride.
Simmons just
We're-
moves to
hold
the
on.
other
I was
side
gonna
of
say,
the...
we're all in agreement. We just keep walking, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Gemini
Catori and
turns.
Renic kind of just look at each other.
Gemini,
Just keep walking.
Gemini turns into a large pig.
Fuck.
He doesn't
damn
realize that she was talking about the other kind of piggyback
Oh,
ride.
thank God, you're my savior. Thank you.
Ah.
And then oinks.
She looks and she's like, well, guess when in seasonal. And she steps over, like she like mounts Pig
Yes, she
Gemini.
does.
Again.
Yes, she does.
And then, like, you are now on your way to Liminal. As you went as a group of 4, you are returning as a group of 9.
Jesus.
Kind of like marbles. It's-
Why? Why the marbles?
You are now holding 9 marbles, and you look at them, and like they are the colors that match each one of you. You have two pure white ones, one that's like 2 like ivory white ones, one that is incredibly purely white. That is definitely from Belle. Like, yeah, Gemini's green from his horse. Renic is definitely your shade of darker blue. Catori's is glowing blue like her one of her eyes. And Simmons is, like a dusty brown, like a marbled brown.
What is even going on in this place? What is even happening?
And like from behind you, your 7's just like prophecies.
I do not like that. I really do not like the sound of that.
Then you shouldn't cast the glass.
What?
Oh no.
Shouldn't have
Why do you have the scrying stones if you weren't casting?
Is it?
Marbles.
They're just
Oh no.
I hate everything about this place. Everything about it.
And with that, we end Come Along.
But we turned in our new
You did,
hero
absolutely.
paperwork.
Yeah, you guys.
We're heroes now.
You 4, 9, my bad. You 9 belong to the Adventurers Guild. You cannot nominate anybody because you're only rank 0, but
Ah.
Soki is rank 2.
Oh,
And thank you guys for playing along with my dumb fucking Disney game.
I
Oh,
love
yeah.
this. This was so good.
Oh, yeah.
I felt like it was gonna be good when I was making it. I was like, this will be fun.
I had a fun time, but I'm very upset.
You mean on behalf of Simmons, you're upset that I had Gemini
Recruited him a girlfriend?
Yes.
Yeah,
Damn it.
That's awkward.
yeah.
Belle is most certainly super jealous of that painting that you're carrying, though. For the
Oh
record.
yeah.
my God.
No, I'm not. I didn't keep the painting.
Oh, okay. Well,
Wait. Did
What'd
I?
you do
I
then?
asked
You could.
people in the town. I asked people in town if it was like because it's their theoretically
that
they're
is-
like it's somebody
So
important to them, right?
respectful.
she left years ago.
Okay.
Oh.
Do we know who she is?
You players know that it is Oubliette from the Bell Song game, the No Prayer for Midnight game. She is an insurance worker that goes and finds corpses of dead people to bring them back so that they can resurrect them. That is her job. She's currently in jail, though.
Mm.
What did I say? Did I say Belltown?
That is what you...
Bell Song. Bell
Is
Song
she
is
in
the game
an
I really want to play. What's that?
Is she in an oubliette?
She is, in fact.
On what
Okay.
charges?
You're not actually allowed to do what they do. It's like a black
Oh.
market thing. And they were trying to kidnap a body that they were not assigned to go grab. They were trying to grab Billiam's body before he before he got resurrected into a bigger deal. He's a bigger deal now, and they fucked it up.
He was dead before?
Belltown's a little weird. People kill themselves for fun in Belltown.
It's okay. Well, in that case, if the person in the painting is not from the town, then I am going to keep it because
Yes.
I want to return it.
Yeah, she definitely left. Like,
So
she
you
left a while
said-
ago. She has 3 older brothers.
You said
that are-
Billiam?
Billiam, yeah. Flamingo Billiam.
Billiam is not dead. He is undead.
That's a very hard question to answer for Belltown.
Okay. It's fine.
Because
He's
they...
dead, but he got better.
He got better.
He got better.
People, when you die and come back, you come back with a certain sense of clarity. And sometimes you bring a little bit more power back with you.
Aw. That's cool.
And that is what Billiam did last time we saw him.
Okay.
And yeah. So everybody, that's this game. We're going to play another game on Thursday, and then another game on Friday, then a game on Saturday, and a game on Sunday. So go tune into all of those games, because those are all going to be bangers. Please keep your DMs open, because we will be DMing you as soon as we have you in a game. So look forward to that. We have the apprentice cards. There's 4 more of them, so 4 more people can get little pawn guys. They will go away in November, but if they win, whoever they are apprentice under gets a lot. Just for the record. And yeah, we saw that folk song is full of like Disney princesses, and princesses don't need to be, young women. They can be anything. And also, like, there's a town of satyrs called Provincial. I was just like, that made me laugh so much. Outside of Castlin. Go ahead.
Are any of our pawns princesses?
I don't think yet, but you could definitely get them certified.
Okay. They got to go through all the training and
Yeah,
file
you
the right
got it.
paperwork.
Yeah, they have to. The paperwork's really going to be the tricky part because there's a writer's strike.
Oh shoot! I forgot about that.
Was that set up like in yesterday's game?
Day before
Right.
yesterday's game.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's to mirror the real world effect. I didn't know how I was going to keep you guys from talking to the dragon lawyers right away, and then there was a writer's strike. I was like, got it.
Ah.
Just got it in one, everyone. So yeah, this game was great. I absolutely loved it. I've had to piss for 2 hours now.
Oh
So-
shit!
You know, you can just be like,
No, he can't. He
"Hey,
literally can't do
y'all,
that.
I could,
take a
but like,
break."
I never want to lose the moment. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
As we spend like 2.5 hours getting completely
You
sidetracked.
guys spent so. I loved every second of it, though. I was just like, man, this is gonna be a long running game, and I don't know if they're ever gonna get to that castle.
Alright, so we're gonna
Hey.
work here, and we will see you all on Thursday, which is for a little like a wild, wild west kind of situation, like a wild, wild west situation. should be a good lot of fun.
Should be good fun.
So we're gonna heck off, and we will see you Thursday. Bye forever.
Goodbye,
Bye,
everyone.
good night.
Bye forever.
Bye.